Hello there and welcome. I'm Bob Proctor, and I'm here in our Proctor Gallagher studio. I want to share something with you that I find pretty incredible. Many years ago, way back in the early 60s, I had a man sit down with me and introduce me to this book. At the time, I was struggling. I had always struggled. And I was earning about $4,000 a year. He said, if you do exactly what I tell you, you can have anything you want. Well, I didn't believe that, but I believed he believed it. He said, Bob, read the book and do what I tell you. Do you know, 1 year later, I was earning $175,000 a year. Now, you go from 4,000 to 175, that's multiplying your income by over 40. And if somebody had told me I'd do that, I would have never believed that. In under 5 years, it had gone over $1 million. Now, how do things like this happen? Well, they don't happen by accident. They happen because you follow direction. Well, I recently heard about a young guy. Now, I've been studying various successful people for many years, and I've traveled all over the world to meet a lot of these people. Well, I heard about a young guy in Mississippi, and he said, how would you like to own your own store? But it's a virtual store, so the store can be anywhere. It's in the air. I said, well, it sounds rather interesting. He said, you don't have to have an office. You don't have to have any employees, but you could have a business. And I thought, well, that sounds pretty cool. He said, how would you like to sell something, but you never have to buy it or stock it? You never have to deliver it, but you can sell it. How would you like to have a business that does any amount of business that you want, and you don't have any employees? I said, well, this sounds like the impossible dream. So anyway, I listened to him, and I thought, this sounds really interesting. Now, I got interested enough that I got on the plane and I flew down to Mississippi with Brian, my son. And the two of us sat there. I'm going to tell you, this young guy had my undivided attention. Now, I said, I want to introduce you to everybody that we deal with. And we deal with a lot of people all over the world. So I'm bringing him here. Now, I'm introducing him to you right now. His name's Adrian Morrison. Now, he's going to be on here for the next hour to 2 hours. And you may think, well, I don't want to sit here for an hour or 2 hours. Look, if I could tell you, you could multiply your income by 40, would you sit there for 2 hours? I would. I don't know how long Adrian's going to take, but I do know this. If you pay particular attention to this guy, you can change your life. Now, you can operate this opportunity whatever time you want. If you want to spend an extra hour in the evening, or maybe just on the weekend, you can do that. If you'd like to make this full-time, you can do that. See, this is what you decide you want to put into it. Now, I do know this. The more you put into this, the more you're going to get back from it. This is fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Adrian Morrison, he's a young guy. He's a very humble young guy. I found the guy fascinating. I really did. But his business is so incredible, and you can do this. So don't listen for a few minutes and then turn it off. You see, when Ray gave me this book, Ray Stanford was the man's name, he said, Bob, if you do what the book tells you, you can have anything you want. Now, I'm going to tell you, I was struggling. If you're struggling, you probably couldn't believe that. I didn't believe I could have anything I want. But you know something? Today, I have anything I want. And I teach that to people. Take my word for it. Be wise enough, keep your mind open enough to hear what Adrian has to say. Now, when he's finished, I'm going to come back on and talk to you for a minute. Listen carefully. Take notes, Get a pen out. Jot the notes down. What he's telling you is the real deal. Now, he's earned well over $5 million. If he can do it, you can do it. So pay close attention to him. And I guarantee you, when you see me, you're going to be so glad you did. Sit back, relax, and listen to Adrian Morrison. Thank you.
All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much. I am going to take over the screen here. Let me go ahead and share my screen. What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. Thank you so much, Bob, for that great introduction. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my webcam so everybody could see me. I like for everybody to see me so much. And I've got something really fantastic that I want to show you today. There I am. Can everybody see me? Just go ahead and type a 1 in the chat box if you can see me, please. So you should be able to see me, see my screen. You should be able to hear me, all that good stuff. All right, so I see lots of ones. So like Bob said, we met through his son. I showed them what I was doing, and ever since then, they have asked me to come on and show their community this amazing model that I've put together for e-commerce, selling products I never see, that I never touch. I actually even taught Bob's granddaughter how to do it, and she started following this strategy, which is mind-blowing. Now, today, I'm going to be giving away right here live on this webinar $1,000. Yes, I'm giving away $1,000 to a completely random cash prize winner. Now, here's how you win the $1,000. The training's more valuable, by the way. All you have to do is engage with me in the chat box. That little chat box over there, I can see everything that you're saying. And the more that you say stuff, the more excited I get, the more training I do. And obviously, the person that engages the most is going to end up winning. So when I ask questions, answer those questions. When I say type in a 9, type in a 9, okay? So what you're looking at right now is me at what's called Shopify headquarters. It's a publicly traded company, their e-commerce platform. I've earned $5.5 million on their platform with drop shipping and products I never see and I never touch. That guy on the far, far left is Harley. He is the COO of the company, and they invited me up, and that's us kind of talking and chatting. So I like starting out with that slide because, well, that slide right there is a big one for me. It shows that I got, and my training got recognized by the very company that is publicly traded and crushing it with e-commerce. Now, the next slide that I'm going to show you here is me signing the Facebook wall. So I do a lot of Facebook marketing, and I've made it so easy for tens of thousands of students, including a lot of Bob Proctor's community, right? And I want you to know that what I'm going to teach you tonight is something that works, something that is good, something that is ethical, and something that is long-term, because so many people teach stuff on Facebook that's fly-by. The stuff that I do gets me recognized by these massive companies like Facebook, like Shopify, right? So I want to show you how to work with Facebook and have a long-term business, okay? Now, here's a picture of me and Bob when he flew down here to Mississippi, like he said earlier, when we filmed a TV show together for a book that I wrote. Very blessed to have had him come down and believe so much in my training, especially enough to have me come on here and teach you all. So we're giving away $1,000. We're about to show you an epic step-by-step training that complete newbies can get into, duplicate, and achieve success. And I'm even going to show you some of my 6- and 7-figure success students that have just recently gotten started. So that being said, what are we going to be talking about, right? What are we going to start learning? Well, I'm going to show you a couple of things. Number one is, if you look at the far right, I'm going to show you how I'm making hundreds of thousands of dollars with these tiny little Facebook ads selling products that I never see and that I never touch. I'm going to show you so many strategies that are so simple to duplicate, you are going to fall out of your chair. It's mind-blowing. But before I do that, what I want to do is I want to show you the inside of my business. Literally, I want to show you 1 full year's worth of income, because it's important for you, right, to be on this training, to understand that you're learning from a guy that didn't just make a couple of bucks one time and is using screenshots. You're learning from somebody who has a business that consistently, year after year, is earning millions of dollars. How many of you in here think that consistency is key and that consistency is extremely important if it's a model that other people are going to learn, right? So right now, you're looking at my quarterly report. Yes, Ed, we are live, or someone asked we were live. We're 100% live right now. This is me. See me? All right. So this is my Q1 report of our business, okay? We did $728,000 selling silly little trinkets like this toy car right here, right? It's just crazy what we're doing. And $728,000 in Q1. Now, are we consistent? Does the model continue to work, right? Let's look at Q2 of my business, of our full year's quarterly earning reports. We did $483,000 in Q2, all right? That red circle is all direct free traffic that we're getting, and I'm going to show you on this webinar how we're getting free traffic that does 6 figures a quarter for us. Free traffic. Quarter number 3. We did $492,000 in a single quarter in quarter 3. Now, Q4, the biggest quarter of the year, holiday season, when people get really, really excited about stuff. Boom, we did $1.1 million in sales in a single quarter. Wow, crazy. So you're going to see different aspects of the business, and some quarters are better, but we're always making money, right? How many of you in here would like to make a fraction in a quarter of what you see on the screen right now? Just type in 1M if you would be happy to make a fraction of $1 million in a quarter. Because I'm not here to say, hey, everybody, you're going to make $1 million next quarter, because that's not going to happen, okay? This is my money. I can't give it to you. I'm an expert, right? And you got to make your own. And that's why I'm here. I want you to get your own results. Now, I've had students go from $0 to $100,000 in 90 days that follow my training. So it's very possible for you to get started with a supercharger underneath the hood and really crush it. And that's why Bob wants me to show you this very training right here. So let's get started now that I've shown you some numbers. It's all about control. I've been doing this now for 10 years. 10 years I've been an internet marketer. I got into internet marketing because I flunked the LSAT. That's the test you have to take to get into law school. I failed it 3 times and I couldn't get into law school. So I was like, what do I do? And I discovered internet marketing. And I've made a lot of mistakes I want you to bypass, okay? So it's all about control. Let's look at a case study. When I very first started with internet marketing, I started doing affiliate stuff. And I had these little ads I put on Facebook like this, the little ads for a free diabetic meter. And this company would pay me $12 every time somebody signed up for that little ad. So I placed these ads and I would make money. Well, I started doing 17,000 signups a month. I earned $200,000 a month, right? And I was killing it. I was so excited. And I made a very, very big mistake, all right? So what I didn't know is that while I was making all this money, I wasn't building a real business. I was building this other company's business for them. I wasn't building an email list. I wasn't building a brand. I had zero control over my money. I was literally at their mercy. And here's some of the screenshots, and these are really old screenshots. I told you I've been doing this a long time, and I've learned a lot of mistakes. So here's a screenshot where I made $210,000 in October. Here's a screenshot where I made $181,000 in November. I was crushing it. I got to tell you what, at 20-something years old, I went and I bought a house. I bought a brand new car. I started blowing my money as soon as I was making it. How many of you in here think that's pretty stupid to blow all your money as soon as you make it? Well, yeah, I agree. When you're 23 years old and you get all this money, you do dumb things, right? But here's what happened. I was on this like rocket, right? And one day, my affiliate manager, the guy that runs the company, called me and he said, Adrian, here's the deal. We love you. You've made a lot of money. You've made us a lot of money, but we're closing down this program. So you got to turn all your ads off. What? Overnight, I went from 200K a month to zero. And I had spent every dime that I had made because I thought the money was going to last forever because I was not being smart, right? And so I started back at zero, and that was scary. How many of you in here think that that is terrible? Just say terrible in the chat box, right? But you learn mistakes. That's why we're here, because I want to talk to you about control. I want to talk to you about my mistakes. So what I do, I use my internet marketing skills, my Facebook marketing skills, and I made a pivot, right? And I started selling print-on-demand t-shirts. So I would make these funny t-shirts with slogans on them, all drop shipped from a company. And I would send traffic on Facebook to these t-shirts, and these companies would pay me $15 every time I sold a t-shirt. Well, I sold over $1 million worth of this stuff very quickly. I was doing about 150 grand a month, but I made the same mistake twice, right? It's all about control. Remember, I got zero customer information, no email list. You're going to learn how valuable an email list is toward the end of this webinar. All right. I had somebody else's brand I was building up. No control over my profits, no control over the business, nothing. But look at this. This is old screenshots too, very old mistakes I made. Some of the t-shirts I was selling made 100 grand, 78 grand, 47 grand. Those are my profits. That's not gross sales. That's profits. That's my take, all right? So one day, after I think I'm crushing it again, and I'm making 100K a month, My affiliate manager from there calls me and says, Adrian, here's the deal, man. We love you, but we got to change some things up. So your profit margin is going to drop because our cost is going up, right? Well, it killed me. Look at my graph right there. My sales went from crushing it to almost nothing. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I got a massive reality check right there. And I said, I am tired of building up these $100,000 per month businesses only to have somebody else take it from me and start back at zero. It's exhausting, right? It's frustrating. That's why I shut down a $1 million per year business that I was running. You see my awards. I'm a top worldwide award-winning affiliate marketer from all over the world. Companies have awarded me, and I shut the business down because of what I'm going to show you right now, this $5.5 million case study where I took control, and I have control over every single aspect of my business with almost no risk at all. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Just took me a while to figure it out. If you're excited about this case study, I want you to go ahead and type in 5.5M in the chat box right now, because I'm about to break down the step-by-step process by which I took control, built a massive business, got my name on the map with BobProctor, with Facebook, with Shopify, many other influencers as well. So 3, 2, 1, let's do this. All right. The engine that fuels all of my online sales is Shopify. Now, Shopify is the best e-commerce platform on planet Earth. Why? They're a turnkey solution. People like me that don't know how to build websites, that don't have a lot of technical know-how, I don't want to build a website. They do it for you. Shopify has one click and you have a website that you can put products on online in under 20 minutes with zero work, literally zero work. That really drew me in. They have all these little features that most people charge you for that I could put on my site with one click, and all of a sudden I'm in business. So I literally had a business set up in 30 minutes, literally and I'm not a techie guy. I'm a smart marketer, but I'm not a techie guy. So that being said, my favorite part about running my business on the Shopify platform is that I get paid every single day. How many of you in here have to wait 7 days to 2 weeks before you get your paychecks or for whatever you're doing that you earn? Just say me. All right, well, let me show you what my life looks like, okay? Here's one of my bank accounts during holiday season. Obviously, I'm showing you this because the numbers are freaking massive during Thanksgiving and Black Friday and Cyber Monday and all that. So I want you to see, I really want you to experience this. But look at my bank account. Every day, Shopify is transferring 20 grand, 24 grand, 17 grand, 18 grand, 12 grand, 10 grand. Let me ask you something. How many of you in here feel like if you got your money every day, you woke up and you checked your bank account and money was coming in, you could grow your business at an accelerated rate? Just say yes, right? That's what I love about Shopify is I don't got to worry about 2 weeks from now, every day, money in the bank. I love the Shopify platform. It's a beautiful thing. And these just come in every single day. So that's the Shopify platform. I'm going to show you a demo. We're going to show you the store. We're going to show you products. This is going to be a fantastic training. I'm so excited to be here. So before we get started, I want to introduce you to my very first student, the very first student that I ever taught e-commerce to that did $100,000 in their first 90 days. And then we're going to get started with the step-by-step case study. So I want you to meet a very brilliant woman, Andrea Singal. She's actually the wife of a very famous internet marketer, and he does not do e-commerce. And he actually asked me as a friend if I would teach his wife how to do e-com, and it blew up, and she ended up filming me this video.
Hi Adrian, I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and my business. You know, when I started a couple of months ago, I thought it was virtually impossible to start my own online business, but you made the impossible possible for me. And today I'm doing anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000 a day. I've done well over 100 grand in the last 90 days, and I'm already working on launching multiple stores. I know that this is just the beginning and the sky's the limit from here. So thank you once again for all your expertise and all your training. I couldn't have done any of this without you, and the credit for all of this and for my business goes to you and you alone. So thank you once again so very much.
All right, so I'm going to make you watch the whole video. That's amazing, right? She says all the credit goes to me, but she's wrong. It doesn't. Listen, I didn't do the work for her. All I did was show her the same blueprint that I'm going to show you today on this webinar. She went and did the work. She's the one that should be credited for all of her success. How many of you in here would like to be filming me a video just like Andrea did 90 to 120 days down the road? Yeah, maybe not 100K. Who knows? Might be. The idea is for you just to make more money than you're making right now. That's step number one. But the first thing that Andrea asked me, first mistake most people make, was, Adrian, when I start my own little store, like Bob's granddaughter did, like she did, she said, should I have a store that only sells one niche? Some people pronounce it niche. I'm from Mississippi. We pronounce everything wrong. So should I have something that sells one niche, like toy cars or baby stuff or fashion jewelry? Or should I have a store that sells everything, like Walmart? With Walmart, you can go in and you can buy baby diapers and walk a couple aisles down and buy guns and ammunition, right? Walmart is a giant because you can buy everything from Walmart. Places like Circuit City go out of business, right? I want to show you a example here because I'm reverse engineering what everybody recommends. All the gurus say build a zillion niche websites, right? And have all these websites and you'll make more money. That is not right. More websites equals more stress and less money. So I put my money to the test. I said, I want to test who's who and what's what. What you're looking at right now is my Shopify stores. I opened up 2 of them, 2 stores selling trinkets that I drop ship from both the US and China. Now focus on the bottom one, but look at the bottom in red, okay? That is a niche store. All it did was sell veteran items. We sold little flashlights, we sold American flags, we sold t-shirts with veteran slogans on them. And over here at the far right where the arrows are, you'll see our first month. Those are our monthly sales you're looking at. We made $3 grand, then boom, we made $109 grand, 141K. But then what happened when it tip-topped, you can see it went to 81 grand, 58K, 33K. On over there to the far right, you can see it dwindled down to almost nothing. Wait, hold on. How did a business go from 100K a month to almost nothing? It stopped working. As a matter of fact, you can see the red line go straight down. I was scrambling. I was like, what's going on, right? It's because I had a niche store. When you're only in one niche, you are in a box. And when that niche stops working, like my dad's always said, you're screwed, shoed, and tattooed. Then you got to go build a whole nother website and a whole nother thing. Well, what I did is I opened up a flexible store. Now, a flexible store sells everything. You can go to my website and buy toy cars, grandparent jewelry. You can buy tactical flashlights, cat socks. You can buy anything under the sun, like Walmart, right? And I want you to look at the numbers on the flexible store that allows me to pivot and always sell what's working right now, right? So here are my monthly numbers. As you can see, the business just freaking explodes. And same time frame, September to January. Now look over here. We immediately started doing $200,000 a month consistently. Our biggest month was over $500,000 in sales. So when you're looking at this shot right here, how many of you in here would agree that my flexible store is probably way better than a little niche store that you have to build 100 of? Just go ahead and type in flex. Because that one store, which I'm going to show you later, sells everything. We just put everything that we sell on there, but it's actually not a lot of stuff. It's only a few little products, like 2 or 3 grandma necklaces, 2 or 3 dog items. So we hit all the different places. All right. So this is how I generated $5.5 million with one store, and I've taught so many students how to do it as well. So this is my store. You're looking at a screenshot of the inside of my Shopify store. $5.5 million in sales, and I'm going to show you the entire formula I use to do this, okay? So it starts by taking massive action. I built my first store in 20 minutes while I was on my family vacation. I had 3 products. I found 3 products. Don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly where to get products from that you never see, never touch, with 0 inventory. I put 3 products on my store, instantly took control over my business, and my first day I made $60. My first month, I made $63,000. My first 10 months, I made $2.4 million. I built a massive email list of customers of 350,000 people. That email list can generate up to $20,000 a week without ever spending a dime on marketing. They're on my email list. And my whole entire Shopify brand got valued at over $3 million. That's my first 10 months, right? Now, I want to show you my first day. This is a screenshot of the very first day that I generated sales on Shopify, where I made $63. So how many of you in here are wondering, how fast can you go from $60 in a day to $1,000 a day? Just say me if you're wondering how fast that can happen. All right, so watch this. I'm going to show you a live graph right here of my sales during the first month I started my store. I jumped to $1,000, $1,800 a day, $2,000 a day, $3,000 a day. So you can see over the course of the first month, by the end of my very first month, I was at $3,000 to $4,000 a day. Now, as time went on, all right, and I used the strategy I'm going to show you, I did 44 grand in a single day. Look at that. On Black Friday, November 25th, biggest sales day of the year, I did $44,000 in a single day. Now, important for you to understand, that's revenue. That is not all profit, right? With drop shipping, I have to pay for the products after the customer buys them. So but they're like literally like 80 cents a product. So I don't want to like mislead you or anything, but those are massive numbers with tons of profit built in. That being said, how many of you in here think 44 grand? What would you do if you woke up and you were making $44,000 in sales a day on your internet store with no inventory, with zero products in a warehouse or anywhere? Just say, what would you do? Tell me in the chat box. You would cry. You would contact the IRS. You'd buy a condo, you would travel. Okay, well, that's a reality for me and so many others, okay? So this is that month. Look, 5 grand, 7 grand, 16 grand, 22 grand in a day. The consistency is wild. And then we have the big spike on the holiday. So that's one full month of a holiday. That's what a holiday season looks like, which I want to prepare you for. So that being said, why did I choose e-commerce? Well, anybody, like literally, I have my parents, I have people's grandparents and stuff starting stores in literally less than an hour. We can sell anything we want at any price because we have control. We have zillions of niches that we can choose from. So anything you want to market, anything you're interested in, you can start marketing. I'm going to show you where to get the products, okay? We can sell cheap stuff. We can build a brand. We can build an email list. We have an exit plan. We all have complete and total control over our business. That's the key right there. Questions? Can you do this from anywhere in the world? Yes. Do you have to have inventory in a warehouse full of junk? No. Is there any product cost up front? Zero. Everything that I sell, I never see it, I never touch it, I never ship it. The only time I have to pay for an item is after a customer makes their purchase, my drop shipper sends it to them, and then they charge me. So the money goes in my pocket first before I ever spend a dime. Here's a visual graph. Somebody goes to your store, they buy a product, you get paid instantly. You saw the money going in my bank account every day from Shopify. Then the supplier sends the product to the customer, bada bing, bada boom, bam, you're in business. Rinse and repeat. It's called the drop ship method. So on this webinar, I'm going to show you how I leverage the most powerful word in the world. I'm going to show you how I get Facebook ads to literally force feed buyers to my ads into my store, and they do most of the work for me. And I'm going to show you how I generated up to $20,000 in a week sending simple little emails, all with everything that we're going to go through, okay? So what I'm not going to teach you how to do, I'm not going to show you how to put 1,000 different crappy products on your website. No, I'm not going to show you how to sell trademark stuff. Not going to do that. Not going to show you how to build a crappy website. Not going to tell you to put a bunch of junk in your garage that you probably will never sell, right? That's all the stuff I'm not going to show you how to do. What I am going to do is show you a model I use to build a $200,000 a month business in 30 days, and I did it in 4 steps. 4 very simple, mind-blowing steps. Number 1 is I found one single product. One single product, that's it. One product. I'm going to show you that in a bit. All right, the most powerful word in the world, and then Facebook ads, and then, of course, email marketing for long term. I don't know why that has a typo in it, but email marketing for long term, okay? Money. So here's the thing. Less products plus more focus equals success. Less products plus more focus equals success. How many of you in here have tried marketing in various different ways, but you failed? Just say me if you've tried and you failed because you're marketing a bunch of different things. Okay, I already know that. You need to focus. I already know that you're running around, scrambling around, trying to sell 4,000 bright, shiny objects with this lame idea that more things that you have on your website, the more money you're going to make. That's not true. The formula is less products plus more focus equals more success. Now, I have a student named Graham Teague. He's from New Zealand. When he started out, man, he was struggling until he took part of my training. He went from making zero to $567,000 in his lifetime of his store. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it right after I show you this video. So check out what Graham has to say.
This is a testimonial for Adrian's training. Adrian's helped me build an e-commerce business that has basically generated over $500,000 in sales over the past year. And it continues to grow today. His courses are worth 100 times more than what they cost as well. Learn from them, grow your business, and enjoy a fantastic e-commerce life.
All right, so that's Graham. So if you have questions of, can you do this from anywhere in the world? The answer is yes. I have students in Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, countries I can't even pronounce. All right, so anybody anywhere in the world can do this. Now, what I did is I put my formula to the test. I took an old beat up store that wasn't making any sales, all right, no sales at all, and I implemented my formula, and you can see the scalability when we did it on the store. We brought it from nothing to $214,000 in a single month very, very quickly. So when you start applying this, all starting at step one is when you really can accelerate your profit. So step number one is, how do I find a product to sell? What are you selling, Adrian? What products get conversions? How do I know how to be successful selling something? Well, it all starts here with 3 simple rules. Rule number 1, and I got to be frank with you, so some of you might get mad at me about this, but it is what it is. I'm here to teach you, not make you love me. Rule number 1 is, forget what you think and forget what you like, all right? Nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares what you like, because let me tell you something, your passion is not your profit. That is the exact opposite of what so many people tell you, right? The fact of the matter is that 9 times out of 10, your passion is not something you profit in. Let me tell you where the real money is that's the goal, is to make money, is other people's passions. Other people's passions equals your profit. So unless you're going to your own website and buying your own stuff to make money, then you got to focus on what everybody else thinks and what everybody else wants. So you have to figure out, what does everybody want? And then you give it to them. There's no selling. If they want it already, they're going to take it. So here's how you do that. It starts right here. First, you have to identify a strong passion. This could be dog lovers, cat lovers, right? Then you find an aligning product, right? Then you find an audience, that passion audience. Then you have to go in and start with everything I'm going to show you in a second. How many of you in here like ballpoint pens or fancy pens like the one on the screen? How many of you in here love fountain pens? You collect them, and every time you see a fountain pen, you're just so passionate about these beautiful pens. Just say no if you could care less about fountain pens. Yes, if you love them. All right, about 85%, actually now about 90% of the room says that they could care less about fountain pens. Well, let me tell you something. That little pen right there, which I could care less about, I use these little cheap pens. I can drop ship that to customers for $1.50 out the door, shipped to a customer. Yeah, $1.50. Now, look over to the right. I went to Facebook marketing and I typed in fountain pen, Parker Pen Company, Waterman pens, and 4,784,000 people came up that are interested in fancy pens. Wait a second, hold up. You're telling me I can get that product for $1. I can mark it up to $10, and then I can market it to 4 million people that are passionate about fancy looking pens and make money? Let me ask y'all something. How many of you in here all of a sudden have a newfound interest and love for stupid, cheap fountain pens that you could care less about 30 seconds ago? I see a lot of yeses from Audrey, Frank, Salim, Andres, Tim, Jenny. Right, because you see money. Marketers don't think about what they want. They look at what everybody else wants. That's what I teach my students how to do. So we go in and we find products like this. There's thousands of them. Those little cat socks, Bob Proctor's daughter, I think, was selling those. Then we got fishing lures. Look at this, $1, $3, 98 cents, all drop ship. Now, we do drop shipping from China and we do drop shipping from the United States of America. I'm going to show you both. These are the products that make us boatloads of money. Step number 2 is leverage the most powerful word in the world. What is that? I don't know. What is the most powerful word in the world that creates a buying frenzy? Dun, dun, dun. It is free. Free is the most powerful word in the world. It starts fights at Walmart. It starts fights on all over the place and in the shopping world because people love the word free. And I leverage this to create a buying frenzy. So when you have a passion product, right? Step one, and you're leveraging the word free, passion product, word free, put them together, you get the sizzling effect. Write that down, the sizzle effect. If you have a passion product with the word free, you're going to have literally a magnet for money on your little ads that get boatloads of traffic. And I'm not joking. Like, I don't just, BS and say all these hypey things. I have proof, and I'm going to show you the proof right now, okay? So these are some of my Facebook marketing ads, and this is the comments underneath them. What I love about Facebook is you can put all of these people can comment and talk underneath your ad. So if you take a look here, you see all of these people that see the product I'm selling, tagging their friends, saying, Chanel, I feel like you'd like this. Lauren, Haley, Nicole, you need this. Steph, check this out. It's free. Look at all of these customers acting like magnets for money underneath my ads, free traffic. Stop for a second and think about that. How many of you in here have tried a business and failed because you could not get traffic? Just say me if you've tried and failed because you could not get traffic. All right, I see a lot of you in here saying yes. All right, well, I want you to pay attention and stop for a second. Look at what I'm showing you how to do. I mean, do you realize what I'm showing you right now? I mean, everyone else is bringing the traffic to me. I'm not paying for that traffic. Literally, I have all of these viral comments under my ad, and they're tagging their friends and showing them my ad. This is not only great traffic, it's the highest quality traffic oneself could ever get. Think about it. Are you more likely to buy something that you see in an ad, or are you more likely to buy something that your friend or family member recommends to you? So what I'm doing right now allows you to get these viral magnetic free traffic and comments. How many of you in here would like to have a boatload of free traffic and comments and magnets under your ad right now? Just say me again. All right, well, let me show you something else, okay? I'm gonna show you some more stuff. The formula that we use to do this is called the free plus shipping formula. So it's a little strategy that we've been using to destroy it to the tune of multiple seven figures. So we leverage the most powerful word in the world, and we would all agree that it's easier to sell something free than is retail. And what we do is we build our profit into the shipping and handling fees, because I could get this car for $1.95, but I give it away for free, and I charge like $9 for shipping, and I make a profit built into the shipping and handling. The customer pays shipping for every item they buy, okay? The key to this is finding very cheap products that have a high value perception. So you need to find products under $5 that have a high value perception, so it feels like they're getting a good deal. When you do this, you create a buying frenzy. You create high volume, which builds you a massive email list. You build a great front end. In other words, people love getting good deals, and they become repeat buyers. They're so excited to pay $9 or $10 for shipping to get this free item that on Amazon would be $20, right? So here's exactly how I do it. I want to give you the secret sauce. So write this down. Pay very close attention here. What I'm doing is I'm finding these cheap products. I'm marking the shipping up to about $9 to $10. Actually, $11.97 is the tip top. And I could ship them anywhere in the world. And it's making me boatloads of money. But here's the thing. Most people are scared to do that. Most people and most gurus say, oh, that's way too expensive for shipping. Nobody's going to pay $11 or $12 or whatever for shipping and handling. As a matter of fact, let me ask y'all a question. How many of you in here would not pay $10 for shipping and handling for a free item like this? Just be honest with me. It's okay. Just how many of you in here would not pay $10 for shipping on a free item? It's a principal thing for some people, right? Okay, most of you in here are saying no. Here's the thing. Nobody cares what you think. So what you would or would not do is irrelevant. I'm going to show you something. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make a bet with you. I'll bet you $1.5 million that other people will. You want to know why? Because there's $1.5 million in free plus shipping sales on my Shopify store right there in front of your face. So like I said earlier, when you're a marketer, it doesn't matter what you think. What matters is what other people are doing. The idea is to make money, not to lose it. Now, here's one of the keys. I'm not just selling one toy car. What I'm doing is I'm getting people to buy multiple toy cars, multiple items, and that's where the big money is. So these get me a lot of viral shares. They get tons of viral traffic. And here's some of my ads. Look at this one Facebook ad. It got 235,000 likes. It got 293,000 shares. 293,000 people shared my ad. That's so much free traffic. This one right here, 202,000 shares on Facebook, 181,000 likes. Check these out right here. These ads hit 8.6 million people. We had 10,000 comments, 4 million video views, because this is a little video that we put up of our product, 25,000 shares. Check this one out right here. 4 million people saw this one. Look at the shares, look at the comments, look at all of the free traffic that we're getting. Here's another ad that had 8 million views on it. Let me ask y'all something. You see the top left, the light orange bar? That's free traffic. Now, I do pay for some traffic. So the dark orange bar is paid traffic. So about 1/4 of this ad is free traffic. So I got over 2 million eyeballs on this ad completely free. How many of you in here would agree that those 2 million eyeballs made me a bunch of really good money? Just say yes. That is what happens when you have the sizzle effect on your ads. And I'm going to show you how it's done. Here's what a website looks like that's using the free plus shipping model. Now, it says, just get this item is free, just pay for shipping and handling. Notice right there, it says they can only get 3. See where it says limit 3? This is a little trick that I teach my students, okay? When somebody clicks on get this for free, it takes them to the shopping cart where the subtotal is $0 and the customer just pays $9.95 for shipping and handling. We make money, they get a good deal. It's a win-win situation. But you don't just want to sell one $9 item. What you want to do is get people that are so excited about the deal, they buy multiple free items. Check this out. Here's an order from our Shopify store. Now, this person came in. See how I said limit 3 earlier? They bought 3 of these products. They bought it in green, in red, and in pink. They bought 3 free products. They spent $30.87 in shipping and handling. It cost me about $10 from the drop shipper to fulfill the order. I made $20 profit on this order. How many of you in here think that that's a pretty dang good profit margin for a free product? But when you tell people they can only have 3, they're going to put 3 in their shopping cart. It's a marketing thing that I do. Now, here's the real power of this model. I want to show you what really happens when you have the sizzle effect on your ads. Watch this, you're gonna freak out. This customer in our store from Australia, her name is Sam, came in and she was so excited about the free items that she bought 106 free items from our store and paid $1,054 for shipping and handling. And she thought she was gaming the system, right? She thought, oh, I've got over 3. Right? And so that made me boatloads of money. Now, that doesn't happen all the time, but we get $100, $200 orders all day, every day. It's awesome. But this is the power of the word free and a passion product. I'll tell you what those are, the little pillows with custom printed pictures on them. I'm going to show you how I do all of that later on, okay? But that's crazy right there. So we get all these orders that are $200, $300 orders, just selling free little items, right? That's how we get them in. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a live demo of my Shopify store, okay? So let's go live on the internet, and I'm going to show you my store. So this is it right here. It's called Gear Grabber. It's not Babies R Us. It's not tactical gear only, veterans only. It is Gear Grabber. You can come to Gear Grabber and you can buy anything. You can buy custom printed shoes, fishing gear, you can buy archery stuff, fishing stuff, wine lover stuff, cat lover stuff, grandparent stuff. And when you look at the store, you'll notice that we're selling stuff for like $60, $14, $39. Where are the free products? People say, Adrian, if you're making money off free plus shipping, why does your store only have expensive items on it? Here's why. If you put only free items on your store, if everything on your store is free and somebody comes and visits it, how many of you in here are going to think that they feel like that the store is a scam and it's not real? Right? How many of you in here would feel like they would think, oh, this is not real, it's too good to be true? So what I do is I hide all of the free offers. The only way you can see my free offers is by clicking on my little Facebook ads. And when they come to my store, it builds value and trust. Let me show you something. So this is the inside of like my admin panel. And as I scroll down, you'll see I have 2 versions of each product, a retail version and a free version. So like this cat necklace right here. All right, so this is a free plus shipping offer that we do. So here's what it would look like on the website. Somebody comes to your store, they click on your Facebook ad, they're like, oh, I can get this necklace completely free. All I have to do is pay for shipping and handling. But wait a second, let me browse around a little bit. I'm gonna go over here and click on cat products. All right. Oh, they're selling the cat necklace for $17 and I can get it for free. Hold up, I need to go back and I need to buy that real fast before the deal ends. You see what we did is we built value and brand perception, trust. We increase conversions because they can see that we're really selling the item for a big retail price and they get to get it for free. How many of you in here think that's a pretty good idea? Just say yes. Right. So you got to do things the right way. I teach people how to be good marketers, and it's actually with common sense. So that being said, the next question is, Adrian, how do you know what products convert? How do you know that cat necklace is a converting product? Well, AliExpress is one drop shipping website that we use. You can go here and type in cat necklace. This is gonna blow your mind. 15,000 different cat necklaces come up that you can start drop shipping right now. And you're like, oh my gosh, how do I choose which one of these cat necklaces is gonna make me money? Which one of these cat necklaces is gonna convert? Any, mini, miny, mo. That's how people fail, right? I'm not innovative. What I do is I actually look at other people's profitable Facebook ads and then I just duplicate their success. How many of you in here would like to just duplicate something that already works? Say me, right? Okay, so here's what I did. I created a secret software for my company called the Sizzle X Factor software. And this snipes out high converting ads on Facebook. So I come to this software here and I type in cat necklace, right? So this is my Sizzle Sniper. It's not for sale. You can't buy it. I only give it to my VIP students. All right, so cat necklace. All right, then when I go here and I hit the search bar, what it's going to do is it's going to pull up Facebook. So it's pulled up Facebook, but it's only showing me ads that are selling cat necklaces. What I'm looking for are ads that have a lot of comments and a lot of shares. Because wouldn't you agree, if these ads have 389 comments, 255 shares, that probably has the sizzle effect? Just say yes if you agree with me, right? So I immediately find products within one click that are converting. Like this little necklace right here is at 236 shares. So what I'll do is I'll find a necklace that's already crushing it, which we could all agree this cat moon necklace right here is killing it. 300 comments, 200 shares. It is doing very good, right? These are ads that are live right now. Look at that, 7 hours ago, that ad was live. So what I'll do is I'll come back over to my Sizzle Sniper, right? And I will type in cat moon necklace, which I just did. All right, so cat moon necklace. And it's gonna go to AliExpress and it's gonna find the best vendors for me. In other words, there's a zillion vendors that sell this necklace. What we wanna do is find the one with the best price and the one with the best reputation. All right, so once we pull these results up, look at this. Our software will tell us what vendors are good with a green thumbs up, and it'll tell us what vendors are bad. So if there's a bad drop shipper that has bad quality products, what it'll do is it'll give us a thumbs down and it'll tell us, oh, avoid this person. How many of you in here think that that's invaluable right there? Just say, wow, because this does it for us, right? So then we can just click on an ad. Let's just click on this guy. We can get this necklace for $2 right here on AliExpress. They have good feedback. Our Sizzle Sniper algorithm says this is a good person to work with. Now we can put this on our Shopify store and start selling it, and we're duplicating somebody else's success. Now, for those of you that say, well, Adrian, I feel really bad and unethical about taking a $2 necklace and marking it up to $10. That's not right. I can't do that. Well, let me show you what's not right. Let's jump over here to Amazon.com, okay? Let's look at these cat moon necklaces that are for sale, the same necklace for sale on Amazon. $23.99, $25.99, $23. $15. So you tell me, what's a better deal? Paying $10 for shipping and handling or going to Amazon and paying $23 for the necklace? You see what I'm saying? We're not doing anything bad here. What we're doing is we're giving people a good deal and we're making money at the same time. Now, that being said, how many of you in here would agree that the Sizzle Sniper software gives me a competitive edge over everybody else? Just go ahead and say agree if you agree with that. It does. It finds me profitable ads. I duplicate them. I'm more likely to make money. I gave the software to my student, Charles Green. He made a post that said, I just found gold with the Sizzle Sniper software. And these are his ads. He spent $42 to make $1,100. He spent $126 on an ad to make $2,000. That's what this software can do. Now, I want to introduce you to another success student of mine. Her name's Daria. She's from Canada, but lives in Miami, and she just hit 6 figures. Check out this video she filmed.
I don't usually do these kinds of videos, but I just want to make sure that I give credit where credit is due. This time last year, I was 23 years old. I was broke. I was scared. But today, I hit a really big milestone. So I really just want to give a huge shout out to my day one mentor, Adrian Morrison. We hit 6 figures with Shopify today, but I know this is just the beginning. I honestly have never felt this feeling before. I'm just so excited to see what comes next.
Isn't that crazy? People all over the world having success with this. It's wild. Step number 3. Step number 3 is going to be Facebook ads. Now, Facebook ads are actually easy. As a matter of fact, Facebook ads will do most of the work for you. I call them Facebook intelligent ads. So I want you to forget about all the crazy stuff, the clicks, the metrics, the click-through rates. The only thing that you need to focus on is sales and conversions. So when you go into Facebook and you say, I want to start an ad for my cat necklace, all right, you're going to get this screen right here. And most people get here and go, oh my gosh, what do I do? Do I do traffic engagement? There's too many options. Well, let me simplify this. There's only one option that you click. It's the one that says conversions. Yes, your goal is to get a sale. The only button you should ever click is the one that arrow is pointing to. When you do this, Facebook will optimize your ads for you, and they will send your ad in front of buyers, not just random people, but buyers. Look at this Facebook ad that I was running. So over time, not like in a day or a week, over a period of time, we spent $35,000 in advertising. Now that's over months, okay? And then we made $83,000 return. How many of you in here think that's pretty dang good return on investment for a Facebook ad? We spent $35K to make $83K. Those are phenomenal numbers over a period of time. How many of you in here would like to get the exact targeting that I used for this ad that did over 200% return on ad spend? I'll give it to you right now. Just say, I want it if you want the exact targeting, because right here underneath the blurred stuff are the exact targeting metrics I used for this $83,000 ad, okay? So here we go, 3, 2, 1, unblur. Wait a second, there's no keywords, there's no targeting, there's no ninja tactic, Adrian. What's happening? It's because Facebook doesn't require ninja targeting anymore. Facebook intelligent ads will actually serve your ad to the best people for you. What I'm saying, y'all, is that there is 0 targeting on this ad. I'm hitting 110 million people, all women. I'm only targeting women in the United States of America, and this gave me a 200% return. Absolutely mind-blowing. So was that a mean trick? Yes. But what I wanted to prove to you is that Facebook is a lot simpler than you think, but it doesn't happen like magic. You've got to set it up the right way, okay? And then you can have 0 targeting ads like this one probably that go do whatever numbers they do. So let me show you the schedule and the tactic, okay? It takes about 9 minutes to set up an ad like this. You only need $5 to start. We run these $5 per day ads for 4 days. If in 4 days it's not making sales, kill it, shut it off. Don't waste any more than $20 ever on an ad if it's not making you money. All right, Facebook will optimize your ads for you. Now, I use these things called 4 phases. It's 4 steps of targeting. You've got to go through all 4 of these steps, and the main goal is to get to 0 targeting. So it doesn't happen overnight, probably over like 3 or 4 weeks, right? As you follow these steps, your goal is 0 targeting, but that's the power of Facebook. And here's how it works. This is the inside of my account, and you can see my spent and money made. I don't hide how much I spend to make, okay? I spent $57K to make 170, $24K to make 100K, $10K to make 24K, $10K to make 23K. And some of my ads lose. I just kill them before they lose a lot of money, right? So Facebook connects to your Shopify store. And what happens is every time somebody clicks your Facebook ad for that little free product, they track that. Every time somebody adds a product to the shopping cart, they track that. Every time somebody buys something on your store, Facebook tracks that. What they're doing here is they're learning. They're learning who is buying your products. And eventually, they will just show your ads to the right people for you because Facebook is smarter than you. You do not need to be a ninja marketer to crush it with Facebook ads. That's what a lot of people don't know. Like this newbie student here, Nikos, he made $1,300 in a week. And he said, guys, Facebook intelligence is kicking in. Thanks, Adrian. And what we're doing here is we're hitting really big. We're like targeting everybody on Facebook and letting Facebook do the work for us. So you can see the audience sizes. This is the amount of people I'm targeting for these little products. 168 million people, 4 million people, 22 million people. Our ads never fizzle out because we're hitting massive audiences, right? With literally zero targeting. And you can see the money spent and the money made. It's wild. So the idea is to get a campaign that you can go broad or go home with. In other words, you want to be able to generate 6 figures with one simple Facebook ad. You want to be able to target massive audiences that buy so you don't make money today, but you're broke again tomorrow. You want your ad to continue to make money. That's what the strategy does, all right? Then, of course, you want long-term consistent profits and without selling a zillion different products. So for instance, look at this marketing campaign right here. This is one little drop ship product from China that's $2. $2 shipped out the door. And we did $700,000 in sales on Facebook with it. Look at this. You can see the money I made right there in red. 534K in that account, 186K in this account because we split test, we ran different creatives and stuff. But 700K. How many of you in here would, in all honesty, would like to have this exact campaign? The product, the targeting, the exact ad copy that I use, just say me, because I'm giving it away. I give it away to my VIP students. No joke. Literally, I give this campaign away as a bonus. You'll see that later on. Here's another product that made us $793,000. $793,000 because of our strategy. We keep doing this over and over again. So listen, you don't need a zillion products. You need one really solid, broad passion product that crushes it. This is how we did over $5 million in sales. So I want to introduce you to another success student so I can take a sip of water. Her name is Luda. She's from California, and she's done insane numbers. Check this out.
Hi, my name is Luda, and I've been in e-commerce for a little over a year now. When I first got started, I absolutely had no experience. I took ESA and have had amazing results. My very first month, I did $30,000 in sales. I'm currently doing 6 figures monthly. I highly recommend ESA. It's an amazing course. Adrian is an amazing teacher. He's an amazing mentor. Adrian provides a ton of value.
All right, so I stopped the video because she goes on for a little while. But Luda, $740,000 starting with all my training. It's crazy what people are doing. So that brings us to step number 4, which is email marketing. We talked about that a lot in the beginning. All right, so I'm going to breeze through this because we have some more stuff to cover, money to give away, all that good stuff. So step number 4 is email marketing. This is the most vital piece of the puzzle that people forget about, but I understand, and it's actually quite easy. So with email marketing, as you're generating sales on your Shopify store, you're building an email list. Yes, Shopify automatically builds you an email list. That email list can be worth up to $20,000 a week for my business, right? And what we do is we send these simple little emails with more products to buy, and people keep buying them. And your email list creates consistent long-term income. So here's a list of all the emails that we have from our customer base. We have literally 400,000+ people on our email list now. On a very bad day, we'll make $2 grand. Here's some stats. These are where all of my traffic's coming from. You see right there where the green arrow is? We made $2 million in sales from direct and email traffic. That is all traffic that we did not buy, we didn't send out ads for. That is literally direct repeat customer traffic and email marketing traffic right there. That's why email marketing is so important. That's why my strategy here is so important. So when we send out little emails, this is our email marketing account, we'll make like $2 and $3 grand when we send out a single email. We get thousands of customers that come back to our website and continue buying products. This is how I've been able to generate a business that does $250,000 a year or even more than that just with sending simple emails. That's why that's so powerful. And this is really soon to watch another video, but my student Chris Fammy, who's done over 600K in sales now, I want him to share with you what I taught him about email marketing and why it's so important.
Hey guys, my name is Chris Fammy, and through Adrian's help, I've actually been able to build an online store that has, in the first 90 days, generated over $100,000 in revenue. I started this store back on April 31st, and today is August 3rd, so it's just over 90 days, and I'm able to hit these really big numbers. And the reason I've been able to do that is because this training helps in the very important points of online marketing. One of the big ones is that it helps you find the products. Adrian always helps you find the right products, the right niches, and teaches you how to do that, which is super important. The other thing he's helped me do is figure out how to do email marketing. I first off didn't even think it was worth the time, but once he taught me how to do it, and once I actually tried it, I ended up making a lot of money through email marketing.
All right, so I just wanted you to hear that. You see, he ignored email marketing. I showed it to him, and then boom, all of a sudden he's making money. Now, the last step, the final step, the brand new step that I've added to this that is going to blow your mind is called the Profit Accelerator. It's a step-by-step system that automates massive amounts of sales for me. Check this out. So this is a graph of my Shopify store over the course of the years. And you see right here where I've circled it, that's what's called my average order value. So the average person that comes to my store was spending $20. That's where most people get stuck. They're not getting people to spend a lot of money. Well, I have this technique called the Profit Accelerator. And when I implemented it, it took me 1 year to figure this out. All right, when I implemented it to my business, immediately right there where that red circle is, I 3x'd the amount of profits I was bringing into my store. Now people are spending like $75 when they come visit my store. That means I've increased my earnings per customer by 300%. How many of you in here would like to have a blueprint that can 3x the amount of money that each customer generates for you? I want to show you how important this is. So this is all about bringing in more profit. It's about selling high ticket e-commerce items. It's about scaling your business to multiple 7 figures with drop shippers from the USA and China. This is about repeat customers. Let me show you an example of what happens here. So we have about 11% of our customers come back and buy stuff without us marketing to them. Here's one of our customers. Her name is Esther. Look at the green arrow. Esther has been a customer of ours for 1 year. 1 year ago, she visited our store. Now look down here. 2 hours ago, Esther came back and made another order. Over her lifetime of a year, she's come back to our Shopify store 20 times and placed orders. 20 times and spent $500. So the key is, how do you get customers to keep coming back for free? How many of you in here would like your customers to come back for free over and over and over and over and over and over again and spend more money like Esther, right? Crazy. That's what the Profit Accelerator can do. It gets people to buy high ticket items, it gets you repeat customers, and it helps you really learn how to crush it with Shopify and Facebook marketing. So the last video I'm going to show you is PJ Zaffra. Him and his dad started this business together, and now they've done $800,000 in sales, and he used exactly what I just showed you.
Hey everyone, it's PJ Zaffra here. I'm shooting this quick video for my good friend and mentor Adrian Morrison. I found this Ecom Success Academy, and it has changed not only my life but my family's life as well. I'm business partners with my dad, and we own our own e-com store together. Anyways, right now it's March 2018. So me and my dad, we've been able to do over $800,000 in sales. This is a quick glimpse into my store stats. We've done over $811,000, and we're projecting to hit over $1 million in sales in the next 1 to 2 months. And it's all because of Ecom Success Academy. All right, so I'm gonna stop the video. 800 grand, just him and his dad together, building this business, doing drop shipping, using my $5.5 billion ecom plan. So what is that? Use Shopify, do drop shipping, get a buying frenzy started with passion products, and start it for $5. How many of you in here have $5 to invest in your first ad like the ones I've been showing you? Using this formula right here, get a product, send traffic to it on Facebook using my strategy, build an email list, rinse and repeat. Well, what do other students think? You've seen videos. Well, Jeffrey Ross was $30,000 in debt.
Now, 4.5 months later, he's made $500,000 in sales. He's no longer dealing with disability and debt. He is debt free, and he's building a brand new house. And he's saying down there, I truly encourage you to stick to the ESA blueprint. That's my training. And thanks so much for showing me this program. Can you imagine how many of you in here would just like to be out of debt? Just say me if you would love just simply to be out of debt tomorrow. Well, for him, not only is he out of debt, but following my training, he's got a business that's thriving and making hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales. That's reality. You got Nancy. They hit their first 1,000. They're posting this in my Facebook group. She hit her first $1,000. Said I couldn't have done it without Ecom Success Academy. GD says, oh my God, we totally just got our first real sale. And she made 37 euros because she's in a different country. We got Denny Santoso, who's now is an $800,000 in sales. And he says, for anyone asking me questions, just take Adrian's ESA course. Do it twice. Then you got Reza, who said, following Adrian's ESA, I made $10,000 in my first month. You got Yi, who says, I've subscribed to so many courses, I quit believing in them, but Adrian's changed my life, $6,000 in a week. You got Austin, who says, I finally got to give Adrian some props on ESA. In 10 days, we did $500. You got Juan, who says, I'm barely getting started. It's my second month. We've done $5 grand. You've got Kathy, who says, I get bummed if I only make $600 in a day. It's crazy how things can change. Months ago, I would have been over the moon with $600. Think about that. How many of you right now, if you were making $600 a day, would be over the moon? Type in moon right now, right? Well, for her, now she's upset if she only makes $600 in a day. Imagine that mental change that happens when you have the right formula and you build a business like Kathy did following my training. Harriet Burles, $700,000 in 6 months. We got Stephen Evan Tan did $2 million. Harriet hit $1 million a couple of months later. Guys, why am I showing you this ridiculous amount of testimonials? It's almost testimonial overkill, right? It's too much. I've shown it to you because of this. I'm showing it to you because of this. One of our members, Charles Green, made a post, and it said, let this be inspiration to those of you that are still grinding it out, trying to figure things out. I was reluctant to take Adrian's ESA training until I saw one of his students make $22,000 in sales. When I congratulated that student because I saw his success, he said, hey, Charles, now it's your turn. Then Charles, after challenge, took my training, and check this out. He ended up doing $30,000 in a month, and he came back and he said, hey guys, ESA is a secret, and he had $200,000 in sales. So he was just like you on this webinar, reluctant, skeptical, wondering, is this real? Can this really work? And he saw other people's success and inspired him to get started, and now he's done over $200,000 in sales. Imagine if he had not seen that inspiration. So let me ask you something. How many of you in here, right now, today, live on this webinar, believe that it's your turn, it is your time, and that this is the time, this is the place, I am the guy, and this is the path to your success? Like you just saw an unbelievable number of testimonials did at one point. I want you to say, it's my turn in the chat box right now, because what I'm going to do is, I've already given you boatloads of value. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you literally the step-by-step training I put together that all of those students went through. This training is called Ecom Success Academy, and Bob wanted me to come on here and show it to his community. And this training that I'm going to show you right now, I'm going to pull it up. All right, this training right here is going to show you step-by-step here in our members area how to launch your Shopify store in under 30 minutes. How to find products that convert, how to start your very first Facebook ad, how to set up your email marketing list. And then there's all of these other bonuses that you don't even need, but you're going to get to them. So you want to start your Shopify store? Open up the Shopify section. I do a video for every single little step. You get to follow me just like I'm looking over your shoulder telling you what to do. How many of you in here feel like that's something that you could really use? Just say me in the chat box if that's the type of training, step-by-step, over-the-shoulder style, one step at a time videos of my personal store, me personally helping you go through everything. That's what Ecom Success Academy is. So let's get to it. Okay, this training is all about motivation, support, direction, continued education, right? So the first part of this course is Shopify Mastery. I show you how to set up your first store in under 20 to 30 minutes. If you're really slow, it might take an hour. I show you the exact strategy to set it up the right way. I literally give you the blueprint to my 7-figure Shopify store. This alone is worth $1,000, just the setup, like showing how to set it up the right way so you don't make mistakes and you do it fast. Then we've got product sourcery. I'm going to give those students my Sizzle Sniper. I'm going to give you that sniper software that finds converting ads for me, and I'm going to train you on how to find the best converting products that you can drop ship from the United States of America and from China, anywhere in the world. Literally the entire blueprint to exactly where I get my products, exactly how I 2x my ROI, exactly how I set everything up. I'm going to train you step by step over the shoulder in that training series with product sourcery. That one's invaluable. It really is. Now, here's the best thing, the best part of the course is my Facebook ads mastery section. This is worth over $10,000. I've had some of the biggest gurus offer me 30 grand just to sit down with me for 3 days. And I told them no. I said, you need to go through this course. There's more in that you'll get out of me in 3 days. I show you how to set up your first Facebook ad. I tell you the exact ad copy. Literally, you don't have to think about what do I write in my ad. I tell you exactly what you should be writing in your Facebook ad so it's done the right way. I literally tell you exactly how to target your ad. I give you my entire 7-figure blueprint. Everything I know about Facebook ads. So if you're brand spanking new, you've never done a Facebook ad before, you must go through this. Like, this is going to turn you into a freaking Facebook ad ninja. If you're already advanced at Facebook ads, I've had multi-million-dollar Facebook marketers go through this training and come out and say, holy cow, that stuff is going to make me so much more money. And this is the entire strategy of my $5 ad budget strategy that crushes with Facebook. That right there is a massive value. So the next part is I'm going to teach you email marketing. I'm going to give you the exact email template that I use to generate $16,000. How many of you in here would like to have the exact email, word for word, the whole template? You plug your products into it and know that you're sending out an email to your list that makes money. Type in 16K, right? And now you're plugging your products in. Now here's the thing. I'm going to tell you what day to send your email. I'll even tell you what time of the day to send your email. That's my 3-day, $26,000 email marketing formula, okay? Very, very important. That's a huge thing that we're adding in. Fourth thing is automation mastery. So here's the deal. You don't want to run the Shopify store by yourself. Once you get to making a couple of $1,000s a day, the first thing you want to do is automate it. So I show you exactly how I found little virtual assistants, and they go through my training. They find all the products for me. They put them on my store for me. All I have to do is launch Facebook ads. So I'm giving you this extra training because eventually you're probably going to want some virtual assistants to run it for you so you can do other things. Then my $3.5 million exit plan. This is how I built up my Shopify store to a 7-figure valuation. You got to do it the right way. Most people don't teach this, but I've actually sold my business before, right? So I'm giving you literally the exact blueprint that I use to prime and prep my Shopify store for a big payday. Because when I want to sell it, if I wanted to sell it right now, I could sell my Shopify store, take a big payday, and I could go start another one. How many of you in here would like for your exit strategy, your exit plan to 7 figures to start today? Just type in 7 figures right now or type in exit plan. I don't know what your store will sell for in the future. Mine got a $3 million valuation. In all reality, it probably would sell for like $1 million, not $3 million. That was just the valuation. So I want to be honest with you, probably could get $1 million. Anyways, so that being said, here's what you are going to get access to as an ESA student, all right? Everything I just showed you, but there's bonuses. For the first time ever, Shopify actually has put on a contest specifically for my students. Yeah, a publicly traded company said, we love what you're doing, we see success from your students, and we're gonna, and all of your ESA students in a contest. And the 3 top students that take your training, we're gonna pay to fly them to Shopify in Canada, come to our headquarters, meet you for a full day of one-on-one training and a tour of the office. How many of you in here would like to win that contest sponsored by Shopify and meet me in an all expense paid trip at their headquarters for one-on-one coaching? That's freaking cool. That's a bonus you get. Bonus number 2 is I'm going to give you my entire Sizzle Sniper software. You can't buy it anywhere. It's not for sale. I'm going to give you that completely free. I spend thousands of dollars keeping that updated, keeping it, maintaining it with my developer. You get it completely free. This is how I snipe out profitable ads. It's how I duplicate other people's success, and I avoid failure. Then the third thing that you're going to get is my Profit Power Hour weekly live training. How many of you in here would like to get on a webinar with me every single week, unlimited amount of times, nothing for sale, no sales pitch, none of that stuff, meat and potatoes training from Facebook marketing, on finding products, on crushing it with internet marketing in general, unlimited, 100% free for as long as whatever. Just say yes, right? Because you don't just need my course. You need continued education. And so what I'm going to do is, for those of you that get in tonight, I'm going to give you access to my Profit Power Hour trainings. You can't buy them anywhere. They're only for my VIP students, where every week you can get on a live webinar with me just like this, and we're actually building ads. We're actually doing things, and I'll never charge you a single red cent for it. Continued live webinar education. That is epic right there. Then I'm going to introduce you to my top vendors, the top vendors that I use for drop shipping. That's bonus number 4. Now, how do you get into this? How much is it? What's the price point? All that good stuff. I'm not going to beat around the bush. This is an epic deal for you. It is a steal, all right? So I just want to go ahead and I want to throw the link out there, and I want to show you the price point for it. There's 0 upsells, no fancy stuff. It's just you're all in, and here's what you get. So the price point for Ecom Success Academy, to get all of this stuff right here, is at that URL below, right there at the URL below. The price point is a one-time fee of $2,495. That's it. There's no upsells. There's nothing else. You get all of those bonuses by going to that link that's on the screen right there. But here's the thing. We're still going to give away $1,000. We're still going to do some case studies. I'm going to launch some products, and I have some fast action bonuses for you that only the first 25 people tonight are going to get access to, okay? So here we go. Fast action bonus number 1. The first 25 people that go to that URL on the screen that get enrolled, they're going to get access to my top 4 producing campaigns. Yes, I'm going to give you access to the product. I'm going to give you the access to the ad. I'm going to give you the exact ad copy, everything. These campaigns may be $1.2 million in sales. Here's the first one. The first one that I'm going to give you did 70,000 units for me. That literally is 700 grand. It's that campaign I showed you earlier that did 700 grand in sales. I'm going to give that to you. I'm going to give you another campaign that made me 200 grand in sales. I'm going to give you another Facebook campaign that made me 170 grand, and another one that made me about $90,000. So in total, the first 25 people that go to that URL below, right there on the screen, okay, to get enrolled now, you're going to get my top 4 personal top earning campaigns. You're going to get the product. I'm going to show you the ad. I'm going to show you exactly how to target it. This is literally a $1.2 million setup you can duplicate in 10 minutes. But wait a second. Let's be real. I have more bonuses for you, by the way. Let's be real. You're not going to make $1.2 million duplicating these campaigns. I want to repeat that. You are not going to make $1.2 million. I don't know what you're going to make. All right. I want to be honest with you. Here's my theory behind this. I believe that your odds of success are significantly better if you duplicate campaigns that have proven to be successful for me than you going any, mini, money, mo. How many of you in here agree with me on that? Just say, I agree. Okay, so I can show you what I did to make 1.2 mil. I can show you everything inside. And what you get to do is you get to duplicate it and learn exactly how I created a 7-figure marketing campaign. That's for the first 25 people. That's at the URL below, and we have it in the chat box as well. Now, fast action bonus number 2 is my print on demand secrets. This is for the first 25 people as well. What does that mean? Well, I'm going to show you how I'm selling t-shirts and pillows and stuff with artwork on them that is done for you. That means no graphic designer, no like you being creative. I'm going to show you where I tap into this community of very high converting, popular, done for you artwork. Then you can put it on shirts and stuff and it sells like freaking fire. So forget custom designers, forget all that. This is a done for you way of doing print on demand. Look, here's some of the stuff I've been selling. We sell leggings with artwork on them, high top shoes, tote bags, t-shirts. Look at the money I'm making with these. 700 grand, 500 grand, 400 grand, 195 grand, 170 grand. Guys, I'm going to show you in this fast action bonus exactly how I'm selling these items with artwork that I never have to worry about having designed myself. It is done for you, and all you have to do is put it on the item, and it's all drop shipped. That's a bonus training that I'm adding in for the first 25 people. Then fast action bonus number 3. We're not done yet. Fast action bonus number 3 is my accelerator blueprint. This is the blueprint. I've never given this away before, that took my store from an average of $20 earnings per customer to an average of 65 to 70. This is how I scaled my store to multiple 7 figures. The Profit Accelerator Blueprint is my 7-figure automated funnel, and it's a surefire way that I use to 2 to 3x my customer revenue. I'm also going to give you my top product picks. I'm going to tell you what products have earned me over $10,000 a month consistently, so you can go start marketing those products as well. How to get repeat customers so you quit spending money on marketing and you have that email list, an automated funnel. You never get stuck again. That's for the first 25 people. Now, the last part, the last fast action bonus that we're going to do here is access to the 30 days of coaching that we did. All right, so this is access to the 30 days of daily coaching that we put together. You're going to be able to sign up for that. You're going to be able to come on and see my brother who's an 8-figure marketer and all of these other marketers that are doing big things. And for literally 4 weeks, we walk through setting up your Shopify store, finding products that convert, setting up your email list, setting up your profit funnel. Literally, it is a daily series that you get on, and you will be able to 100%, literally every day, build something in your business. Now, that's aside from everything I just showed you. So the link to get all 4 fast action bonuses, and this is only for Bob Proctor's community, that I'm giving away a couple of extra bonuses. I'm giving away these fast action bonuses right here. The URL is right there at the bottom. You've got to go to that URL. You got to be one of the first 25 people in to get those, okay? So those are your fast action bonuses for the first 25 people. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a Q&A. I'm going to give away $1,000 here in a minute. I'm going to launch a product, right? But right now, I just want to make sure I keep my eye on how many fast action bonuses are available. So with that being said, let me just come over here because I'm sure some of you are already getting in. We're going to do a live Q&A. I'm actually going to launch some products. You're going to watch me launch a real live product in a second, and I'm going to show you all how to crush it. So let me just hit search real fast on this. Okay, so we already have Dave, Kierman, Ian, Adam, and Haley. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. So there's 20 fast action bonuses left. We still have about 600 people on this live webinar. Guys, literally, I'm not going to be the person that sits here and says, I'll add 1 more bonus or I'll add 3 more bonuses. I just don't do that. So the fast action bonus, especially the 4 weeks of coaching and recordings that we're putting on that we only do once a year, right, that you're going to get access to, is just invaluable. This is so much more than $2,400, $2,500 worth of value. So you've got to go in, you got to get access to this stuff. So let's talk a little bit about the coaching before I do the giveaway. All right. So what type of stuff is going to be learned on this coaching? So we're going to go over number 1, week 1, starting your store, right? Week number 2, we're going to look at finding high converting products and launching them on your store. Week number 3 of the coaching, what we do is we go in and we launch real Facebook campaigns. So you literally get to follow along and launch a Facebook campaign with us. It's crazy. It's awesome. Then what we do in week number 3 is we do email domination. So my brother, who's a multi-8-figure marketer with email, shows you how to siphon emails from your fan pages, build a massive email list, and crush it with email marketing. Week number 4 is print on demand secrets. This is a training by one of the top print on demand guys on the planet, where we show you how to find artwork that's done for you and drop ship print on demand goods like I've been doing to create insane numbers every single day. It's 30 days of these trainings that you're going to get access to, and all of the other stuff that's in Ecom Success Academy. So that being said, I want to show you a couple of things. And I want to say, listen to Joan. Joan is a student in our group that says Adrian's no gimmick. He's the real deal. His testimonials are real. If you're not an ESA, stop being silly and just do it right now. We've got over here support. So I think Amir even asked us if we had support. Yes, we have unlimited support. That means not 30 days, not 60 days, unlimited support. So we have a no man left behind or no lady left behind policy. We're here to help you put out fires. We're here to throw you a life raft if you feel like you're in over your head. We're here to help you bridge the gap, right, with continued education and continued support. And I just want to show y'all something real fast. I want to keep that link at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you go to that link to be one of the first 25. I want to show you my support desk. I actually have my actual support desk pulled up. And for those of you asking, do you get support? Check this out right here. This is a live support feed right here. All right, these are my support staff. Matt Klusman lives in the USA, runs all of our email marketing campaigns. He's answered 39 tickets. Corey Crambuel runs my entire Shopify store, my project manager, my right-hand man, 23,000 tickets answered. My little sister, Britton Morrison, she does all this stuff and runs our business, 21,000 tickets. My brother, Anthony, 8,000 tickets. My wife, Casey, she's answered 4,900 tickets. Me, myself, and I come in and I've answered 2,828 tickets myself. Now, all of these people you see on the screen, these aren't virtual assistants. These aren't people that we just hired to do support. These are the people that run my company, right? So when I say you get access to support, I'm telling you, you get access to my personal team, the people that run my business. Because if you're emailing support, you need to be talking to somebody that knows what the heck they're doing. How many of you in here would agree that a support desk is only as good as the success of the support agent? Just go ahead and say yes if you agree with me in that. All right, let me go ahead and refresh the screen over here real fast because I got to keep my eye on these fast action bonuses because these are going to fill up super, super fast over here. Okay, so right now we are at, it looks like 14 fast action slots left, that fast. Bob's literally, his students are massive action takers. So I want to show you a couple of other things, okay? We're going to give away $1,000 and I'm going to launch a product for you in just a second and show you some other stuff. I want you to take a look at what Teresa had to say. And I love this stuff because I showed Bob these testimonials and he like flipped out when he saw them. So invest in you, even if it's a stretch. So you all alone here would agree this is epic. But some of you in here, you're saying, look, Adrian, $2,500 is a lot of money, even though the content's great, the training is amazing. You're going to do free weekly webinars for me, unlimited, but it's a stretch, right? I want you to look at what Teresa did. She posted on Facebook that she joined ESA back in June and has not been able to thank her lucky stars. She said it's the holy grail of e-commerce. But here's what I want you to see. She says, I bought this course for my birthday as a gift to myself. I couldn't afford it, but was very hopeful and optimistic it would work. Now it's crazy because she's doing days like $1,100 in sales. That was in her first couple of days. Now she's making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that she's posted in earning reports. How about this? Is this newbie friendly? All right, so look at this. Prem Preya, I don't even know where she's from, but she came in our group and posted, I just want to share my first month sales report. It took 2 to 3 weeks to go through the training, and she made like a couple of grand. She says, my knowledge about marketing and sales and Facebook was zero. Everything I learned is from Ecom Success Academy. And then she came back later on and updated us and said, thank you, ESA. And she made $117,000 in sales since then, a complete freaking newbie that had never done this before. So this is something that I do find very important, okay? What is your why? I want you to see this. My students don't just make a couple of dollars and disappear. We track their progress and their success. Alex Steele, he's from Canada. He messaged me and said, Adrian, I got your course. We got our store live. It's our 3rd day, and we just made our first sale, and they bought 3 items. We're fired up. And I messaged him back and I said, oh, congrats, Alex. I'm excited for you. Well, not long after that, he posted in our Facebook group. He said, we had our first $500 day. Yes. Not only did we hit our goal of $500 in a day, but we spent from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the hospital with our daughter as she was getting surgery for her cancer. So his little baby girl down there that he posted a picture of has cancer. And this e-commerce stuff, enabled him to be there with his family in a very important time. And I know that all too well because my dad is having some major health issues as well. He's 80 years old. I know all too well how important the time is. And he was able to be there for that, not at a job. That's crazy. And he says, what is your real reason for wanting to make this work? If you chase money, you'll never succeed because there's always another dollar. But what you need to do is find that burning desire that makes you pop out of bed before the alarm goes off and stay up late at night. Now check this out. He came back and he said, another month later, guys, we are at $1,000 a day in another month. Here's the coolest thing of all. I love this. Now, about 3 months later, he came back in our group. You're going to get access to this private Facebook group full of my 6- and 7-figure students, by the way. But he came back to the group and he made this post. He said, that's right. Welcome home forever. As of last Tuesday, I officially quit my 10-year position as an engineer at the manufacturer. Adrian's course changed everything for me. He said, how much do we make in sales? Enough to not work anymore. We don't have Lamborghinis. We don't have fancy cars. We have 4 kids. How am I supposed to drive a Lambo? But in all seriousness, I want you to look at that image he posted in our group. His family on his last day of work, they put the sign up and he came home to a sign that says, welcome home forever. Think about that. 10 years. Now he's living at home with his family, coming home to a sign that says, welcome home forever. Where did it start? It started at that link below, right there on the screen. That's where it began. How many of you in here would love to come home to a sign from your family that says, welcome home forever, to quit going and doing jobs every day, working for somebody else, having other people tell you where you can eat, when you can have a vacation, when you can spend time with your family? That's what most people do. Alex doesn't do that anymore because Alex took control, like we talked about in the very beginning. So I have students that go from making their first sale, like David Poon. He made his first sale in a day. He spent $1 and made $10. Not bad. To making over $13,000 his next month. Now I want to show you all one more thing. When I went up to meet the COO of Shopify, the COO of a publicly traded company, they were so ecstatic about the people that I'm training and the success that my students have. He filmed me a video that I could show to people they're thinking about taking my training. So I want to show you this video that Harley filmed for me.
Hey guys, it's Harley here from Shopify. I'm hanging out with Adrian Morrison, as many of you know. Just want to say that over the past couple of years, Adrian and I have gotten a chance to know each other, and he's sort of become part of the Shopify partner family. And not only do we see some incredible stores come out of his courses and sort of his disciples, and I call them disciples, his students, but the people that he works with just build some of those incredible shops on our platform. And so if you're thinking about starting an online store, you're not sure how to get started, you're not sure, maybe some questions or some concerns about it, we highly recommend listening to Adrian. He's just, he's full of great insight, and we've seen just some of the best stores on our platform come out of his course. And so I think you owe it to yourself to do that. So thanks so much, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Wow, I mean, that's powerful. When you have the COO of a company film you a video like that, how many of you in here think that that just speaks volumes to the training that I'm putting out? It speaks volumes to what we're doing right here. Just go ahead and say yes in the chat box. Y'all, there's 9 fast action slots left, and I want to show you something. Somebody just asked me, they said, Adrian, what % of the people that take your course are actually successful? Well, I don't know. We've had thousands of people take it, but here's what I'll do. I'm going to come over here to Facebook, and I'm going to show you a post I made live on my Facebook page. Okay, so let's come over to Facebook real fast. And I want to show you a post that I made to all of my students. I have over 100,000 followers on Facebook, by the way. And I made a post that said, where is it? It's right here. Okay, so I made a post that said, would you recommend Ecom Success Academy to people that want to crush it? Now, this is live on my Facebook page. We had 181 comments. Guys, the link is below for those of you asking. The link is below on the screen, and it's in the chat box. There's 9 fast action slots. Okay, I want to talk to you about this though. All right, look at what these students are saying. I learned so much from ESA. I have confidence now. I'd recommend ESA. Building Shopify store was challenging until I took ESA. I definitely recommend ESA. I believe it's the best overall marketing. ESA is the most extensive and detailed training you'll ever get. I never sold anything, and Adrian's taught me not only how to sell products, but how to market myself. Look at all of these testimonials live on Facebook. These are people coming. All I did was make a post and ask people if they would recommend my training. These are all of my students that are coming in here raving about the training. All of these are live posts on my Facebook page, not in my group, in the actual Facebook, on my Facebook fan page. You can see them right here. Now, not only that, right, but I came over here and I made more posts for other trainings, and you can see people say, ESA, I would totally recommend it. It's the best training. Adrian actually cares. You got this post right here where people are posting their earnings reports. Look at this right here. I made a post, and Chris Family says, Adrian Morrison, I love this stuff. He's made 600 grand. Alex Still, 35 grand in a month. PJ Zapra, 800K. Dang over here made $500 in a day. Alexandros, $1,100. You've got students like Hannah that's done $2,000. You've got Kaloon who's done his first sale. You've got GD over here that was at $1.6 thousand or whatever. So we have students every day in this Facebook group, which, by the way, you're going to get access to this group. This is a part of the bonus that you get, is you get access to my exclusive Facebook group with all of those people that you just saw. All of those people you just saw that are making money, they're in this group, and you get to mingle with them when you become an ESA VIP student. So as I go through this and I show you these different testimonials that I have, you can't fake stuff like this. These are real people. I'm an ESA student, and it was money well spent. Adrian truly gives over-the-shoulder training and continued education, which is priceless, right? Over here, we have students that are just, this student just hit $1 million right here. So this is absolutely mind-blowing. Stephen Evan Tan, thank you, Adrian Morrison. Couldn't have done it without you. We've got Alex who's making posts, $500,000 from Chris. We've got another success student at 6 grand in 90 days. Another success student that got a $1,000 order. Another success student at 300 grand. These are all posts live in our Facebook group right here that students just come in and they post every single week. We get earnings reports. This is Kevin, who is getting treated for cancer, started his Shopify store and started making a couple $100s a day. We have students like Brian Rolfson over here that made their first 100 grand. And what he did with his profits, well, he came over here and made a post and said, I was able to use the profits I earned from e-commerce, from my training from Adrian Morrison, to afford the engagement ring that my fiance deserves. And he went and bought his fiance a great engagement ring. So I don't know what your goal is with this, but here's what I do know. I do know that Ecom Success Academy has created millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars in success stories. I can't do the work for you, but what I can do is show you how to do it the right way. So I want to come back over here to this screen, and I want to show you everything that you get right here is right here on the screen, all fast action bonuses. Now let me just refresh real fast. I need to see how many fast action bonuses we have. We're going to do a Q&A, and then I'm going to launch a live product. So yes, I am going to do more training, and I'm going to show you how to launch a live print-on-demand product here in just a second. So a couple of questions that we're getting. Okay, Adrian, is the daily coaching recorded? Yes. So the 30 days of coaching that we do each year, we record that and we put it in the members area. So you're able to go in and you're able to watch those recordings 100%, okay? Adrian, how is eBay and Amazon different than Shopify? That was another question from, it looks like Jacqueline. Okay, Amazon's great. I love Amazon. It's phenomenal. As a matter of fact, Amazon and Shopify connect, and you can use both. Here's the thing though, when you go, if you want to build a brand, right, and you want control, Amazon doesn't do that for you. Amazon doesn't give you control. Amazon doesn't let you build a real brand. Let me ask you something. If you go buy something from Amazon and then your friend says, oh, Jackson, where did you buy that product from? Where are you going to tell them? Where are you going to tell them that you bought the product from? Can somebody tell me? You're going to tell me you bought it from Amazon, right? But if somebody buys something from your Shopify store, right? They're going to tell the person your Shopify store. You're building a real brand. That's the power of Shopify. And you're building a massive email list. So they're all great, but Shopify gives you more control. How soon can I realistically make money? I don't know. Like some people do it in their first day. Some people do it in their first month. Everybody's different. That's on you. I will tell you this though. If you don't make any sales, that's not my fault, 100%. because everything that's in my brain that's made me succeed is inside of Ecom Success Academy, with all the coaching, with all the weekly, every week you get access to webinars. All of that's in there. It's just that you got to go in and you just got to keep pushing, right? So we have a lot of students that succeed very quickly, a lot of $100,000 in 90-day students, but then we have some, their first week, maybe they'll make $500. Okay, another question is, how fast can you get Facebook ads up and running? It takes about 9 to 10 minutes to set up a Facebook ad, and actually inside of Ecom Success Academy right here. All right, so if you go inside of Ecom Success Academy, pull this up. Hold on just a second. I'm going to pull this up for you. There we go. So there's the URL. Inside of ESA, if you want to know how to build a good Facebook ad, it's pretty simple. You come right here to the Facebook marketing section and you click on Facebook marketing. And I show you how to build an ad. I show you how to do your targeting. I show you how to set up everything for retargeting. I show you everything. As a matter of fact, let me show you this. So what I'm doing for this year is I am doing complete updates for free. So I do not charge my students for updates. What that means is when you get into ESA, when there are updates to the training, I don't charge you for them. It's completely free. No upsells, completely free future updates to the training. Now, do I actually update the training? Well, let me show you. I just posted a note not long ago, and it says to my students in here, I'm excited to announce we're going to be adding new updates and new trainings to the ESA section for Facebook on May 1st. So while all the training is still 100% amazing, there are new things in Facebook. There are new upgrades in Facebook. So I wanted to film new videos just for my students in 2018. Not only will I be updating the current modules, I'm going to be putting in new modules as well. Although this isn't necessary for me to do, I want to ensure that you get the best, most up-to-date information, 100% free. I'm going to be adding in all this new stuff. All of this new stuff completely free. I'm not charging my students a single red cent to put that stuff in the members area. It's all completely free. How many of you in here like that? How many of you in here can appreciate that I'm not sitting there upselling people a zillion different times in different courses? I'm putting everything you could ever possibly need or dream of inside Ecom Success Academy. All you have to do is take the leap of faith and jump in and get access. Fast action slots. We now have, it looks like, about 4 fast action slots available. I'm looking at my other monitor over here. We had Haim and Katja and Jennifer just pop in. So we've got about 4 fast action slots left, y'all. The link is at the bottom of the screen. You get my software. You're going to get access to my Facebook group. Look at this right here. You're going to get access to my Profit Power Hour archive trainings. This is 3 years of the weekly webinars that I've done for my students. So you can go to any date, you can click on that date, and you can watch an hour-long training, because every single Tuesday night, you're going to get free, complete, total live training from me as a VIP student. You can't buy that anywhere. It's not for sale, because at the end of the day, when you go through Ecom Success Academy, when you go to the link below that's on that screener that we've put in the box, what's going to happen is you're going to get started. But then every single week, you're going to get on a webinar with me, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing in my business right now. And you can go look at these archive trainings all the way back to 2016 and 2015. I've been doing this for my students for a very, very long time, right? So make sure that when you get into Ecom Success Academy, you go look at these, because we only keep the most relevant trainings in here, and every week there is a new training added to this free members area. So you're going to be getting everything that's inside Ecom Success Academy. You're going to be getting access to all of our support. You're going to be getting access, if you're one of the next couple of people to get in, all of our fast action bonuses. You're going to be able to mingle with our top students. You're going to be able to go in and crush it. Listen, I want to show you something real fast. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to go in and I want to show you a quick case study on launching a product. So I want to pull the screen back up right here. These are all the fast action bonuses that you get, but you got to be one of the next 4 people if you want these, okay? You can get ESA afterwards. Our launch is going to shut down though. This is a special offer I'm making for the BobProctor community on behalf of Bob. So, but if you want the fast action bonuses, when I do these webinars, I only give 25 bonuses per webinar that I do. So that's how it works. How many of you in here would like to see me launch a real custom print on demand product with done for you art live right here on this webinar? Just say yes, and then we're going to give away $1,000. So we now have, let me just triple check, make sure we still have those 3 or 4 fast action slots left. So let me just triple check right there. Okay, we have actually 3 slots left. Okay, Eric just popped in. Congrats, Eric. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull up my Shopify store, okay? And I'm going to show you one of the coolest things. Now, one of the fast action bonuses that I'm going to give you access to when you get in, if you're one of the next 3 people that gets in, is the art licensing bootcamp. How I get these drop ship products that are custom from the United States of America and ship them anywhere in the world. So this is the inside of my Shopify store. All right. Now you can connect these one-click little fulfillment companies to your store. What does that mean? Well, that means that with one click, I can add a company like this, T-Launch, to my Shopify store for free, and they will drop ship all of these orders for me. Watch this. I say, okay, I want to start marketing custom t-shirts or baby stuff. Boom, here we go. I want to start marketing custom coffee mugs. I want to start marketing custom jewelry, custom, what is this? A beach towel, a mouse pad. I've sold a boatload of those fleece blankets, pillows, shower curtains. I want to start marketing pillows and tote bags. All of these things literally can be launched on your store in under 5 minutes. I'm going to show you another example. Check this out. So actually, you know what? I got a really good example. This is really interesting right here. So I'm going to show you a live example of me launching a custom printed, it's literally a custom printed bathing suit. Watch this. So I click on new product. All right, let's come over here to all over print. Now this is one click connected to my store. I never see these products, never touch them, never pay for them. I only sell them and get profits, right? So let's say I want to start marketing bathing suits for summertime. Let's hit start designing. Now what it's going to do is I can take crazy artwork, like done for you art that's very high converting artwork, and I can upload it and literally have a custom swimsuit. Watch this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the upload button real fast. I'm going to select the image. All right. So I'm selecting an image from my computer. All right. Now it is uploading the image to the swimsuit, and boom, check this out. I've got this crazy ice cream cat image on a bathing suit. This sells like crazy when you do stuff like this. Now, all I got to do is hit review and publish. Okay. Now down here, guys, the link to get enrolled, there's 3 spots left for the fast action bonuses, is right there at the bottom. You've got to go to that link fast. I know that I'm showing you stuff, but if you want to get in, I don't want you to miss out. Then we just put in a product title. So we'll just say cat swimsuit, right? They'll put in a description for you. You never see this, you never touch it. This is in the United States, by the way. Our cost on this is $27. That's like what the cost of the product is. We don't pay for that. We only pay if somebody buys it. So what I like to do is go in and say, let's sell this for $49.99. All right, publish to our store. Now what's going to happen is this company that connects under 3 seconds to my Shopify store, they are literally listing this product for sale with custom artwork. In Ecom Success Academy's Fast Action Bonus, I teach you where to go to get artwork that's done for you. No graphic designers and do this. And I show you the products that I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars marketing, give you the full template. That's a Fast Action Bonus. But within a couple of seconds here, you're going to see that this product is going to be live. It's going to be for sale on my Shopify store, literally in a matter of about 30 more seconds. So I just want to show you this, and then we're going to give away $1,000. So the $1,000 giveaway is literally coming up. I just got to make sure that I show you a couple of examples, okay? So once this is finished and it is on my store and it's ready to go, so right now it's finished, all right? What's going to happen is you can go buy it now. Like you can go to Gear Grabber, you can buy the swimsuit. I'm going to make money if you buy it. There it is. And they're going to ship it to the person for me. So all I have to do now to view this product is come over here to products in my Shopify store. We're just going to type in swimsuit. Okay, here it is. Now it's for sale. It's literally listed for sale on my Shopify store, done for you art. Think about how crazy people are about cats too. People can come choose what size they want and they can buy it. I never ship it. I never see it. I never touch it. That's one way that we're making boatloads of money. But here's another thing that we do. There's another service that we connect that I teach in Ecom Success Academy called Pillow Profits. This is a cool print-on-demand company, and they actually are in the United States, but they source from China. And what they do is they have products like this right here. They have car seat covers. I've sold hundreds of thousands of dollars of pillows. They have purses, high top shoes. They have all sorts of different things, bedding, UGG boots. They have canvas artwork, all that you can sell. Let me show you a quick strategy. Pay very close attention to this because this strategy right here has made my students money 100%. Pillows. This pillow is $5 out the door, shipped to the customer, $5. Watch this. So how do you sell pillows? Did I ever think I would make a literally 6 figures selling pillows? No, I didn't. But let me show you something that we did. All right, this is going to blow your mind. See, the key is not to sell one pillow. The key is to sell many pillows. So some of the strategies I teach you in Ecom Success Academy are like this. So I'm just going to take some done for you artwork that I have, and I'm going to drag it and I'm going to drop it right here. Watch what's happening. Now you're going to see an image appear on this pillow. Boom. Here's an L on the pillow. All right. Now let's go to the next one. I'm going to take another image, right? Drag and drop it. All right. What is this? What could this be? It is an O, but it is an O that looks like an archery target for bow and arrows, right? So you'll see what we're getting to here. So now we've got an image of an O on a pillow. All right. Now watch this. And this is all done for you artwork. I didn't do this artwork. I didn't hire a graphic designer. All right. Now let's do the E. All right. So or the V. All right. Drag and drop right there. So we've got the L-O and the V. Right here, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and boom, there it is. So there's the V, and now what we're gonna do to finish things off is we are going to do the E. And I teach this in the bonus section that the next 3 people that get into ESA get access to, exactly how to do this right here. Now I want you to watch this, okay? So now I have 4 pillows that say love. And all I have to do is put a title on each one of these pillows. Guys, the link is at the bottom of the screen. We got literally probably now 2 fast action slots left. I have to look, but you need to go right now and you need to get in Ecom Success Academy, get all of these new updates, get all of this bonus training I'm putting in there. So I've got 4 pillows now. One of the keys to my success that I teach is I show people how to launch these very quick, done for you products like these Love pillows right here. All right, so I teach you how to do these. They're $5 out the door. We sell them for $14.95. We're marking them up 200%. All right, we publish, and let me see, enter a description. Okay, so test product for BobProctor students. All right, so you publish the product, it listed on your store. This campaign that I'm showing you right now has done literally $10,000 in sales. And we gave it away to our students. Yeah, on my weekly live trainings that you get access to as a ESA member, as a bonus, I gave away this campaign to those students for free. So when we click to view this product, watch this. Now the product is listed for sale, never see it, never touch it. When somebody comes here to buy this pillow set that was targeted for the archery niche, okay, a passion product, they're not just going to buy one. How many of you in here would agree that people are going to come buy all 4 pillows so it spells love and we get a $50 to $60 to $70 order? Say yes. Now, you don't believe me that that works? You don't believe that that's a real campaign? Well, let me show you something. I'm going to pull up the actual Facebook marketing stats for that campaign right here. So check this out. This is the Facebook marketing campaign for the archery pillow set. All right. So here over here is the money that was spent. Right? Spent $3,000 in ads to make 10 grand. As soon as that happened, guess what I did? I got the campaign and I gave it away for free to my VIP students because I continue your education and I want you to succeed. Did I really give it away or am I just saying that? Well, let me take you over to my Facebook group. All right. So here's a student right here. Where are they? That took the campaign and applied it to their business. Here it is right here. So this is Alex. Alex said, sold our first pillow set. Thanks, Adrian. This is on a 3-week-old store, and they sold them for less. They sold them for $9.95. They sold $50 worth of the pillows that I just showed you. But that's the type of stuff that I do on our training. That's the type of stuff that I do for my students. How many of you in here think that that was pretty awesome right there? Just go ahead and type in awesome. Because when you invest in Ecom Success Academy today, not only are you getting access to the course itself, which is worth $10,000 plus, you're getting access to continued education from me, support from my team, webinars. You'll be in my group mingling with everybody. We literally now, as I refresh, Mark just came in. We have 1 fast action bonus left. Let me ask y'all a quick question as I pull this back up. How many of you in here are on the fence right now? As we literally have 1 fast action bonus left, just say on the fence. All right, and how many of you are going to get into ESA, take advantage of these fast action bonuses, take advantage of everything that I've showed you, get into training and learn how to crush it like so many other students? Say, I'm in if you are in. All right, so that being said, what I want to do here is, oh my gosh, okay, there's somebody said, Adrian, do you have a, let's see here, where'd that question go? Somebody said, Adrian, do you have a payment plan? I totally spaced and I have not even showed that slide yet, have I? Let me scroll down. Where is it? There's so many slides in here. Oh, right here. We do have a payment plan. So if you go to this URL right here, you just add flex to the end of the URL, you can get Ecom Success Academy for 3 payments of $9.97. So what that means is you can get in today for $9.97, and then over the course of the next 2 months, you would make more payments. It's a little bit more expensive when you do it that way, I've got to be honest. But listen, if that's what you need to do and your credit card won't do $2,500, then that's what you can do, and you still get access to the fast action bonuses. What I'm going to do, since I screwed up right there and I didn't show you all the payment plan early, is I'm going to add some fast action bonuses for those of you that couldn't do the full pay, that want to do the flex. Let me just write this down. All right, what I'll do is I'll add, we have 1 fast action spot left. Since I didn't drop the payment plan link until really long in this, I'm going to do 10 fast action bonuses to make up for that. So we'll just go back up to 10. So the next 10 people that get in, it doesn't matter to me, which one of these links you choose. The full pay link is on the bottom left, and the payment plan link is on the bottom right. All right, and I'm going to make sure that those are typed in. So here is your flex pay link. All right, so let's go ahead and get that typed in so everybody can see that. All right, so that is in there now. You still qualify for any and all fast action bonuses. I've upped the bonuses to 10 because I spaced. I've been talking forever. All right, so the links are on the screen. You literally have 10 fast action spots left now with the payment plan or the full pay. Let's look at some more of our success students. Look at Brian Rolfson. Could not have done this without ESA, 57 grand. Look at Gasper. The best investment in my life was Adrian's ESA, $37,000. Look at Armin. I still have a lot of growing to do, but ESA has been an amazing resource, $33,000. Look at SM Halim Kabir. Best month so far for me. They did $18,000 in a month. Look at Juan, barely 5 days in, haven't even finished all of Adrian's ESA training, and I'm off to a good start, $500. All right, Sam Caboodle, thank you, Adrian Morrison and team, for support. ESA is a brilliant program, $373,000. The additional 1 hour a day training series for 4 weeks that he did was the game changer. That's what the next 10 people that get in have access to, that coaching that we do, right? So Sam Caboodle, 300 grand. Mario, 110 grand. ESA was where it started for me. Amy, hey, ESA and friends, I couldn't do it without Adrian and ESA. Total newbie to e-commerce, $21,000. Scott Tim, took it easy the last few months, but planned to recrush. ESA and Adrian and Anthony, that's my brother, awesome, $53,000. Kathy Mack messaged me just the other day. This is a recent message from Kathy. And she said, Adrian, I was sitting around thinking about how much my life has changed since starting with you last year, because we do a class each year. All right, and that's what you're getting into now. She said, if I had have never fallen and shattered my ankle, I'd have never been at bed rest for so many weeks, and I would have never learned e-commerce from you. I probably would still be an ER nurse and running an embroidery shop. Now I'm bringing in more income than I ever did before between both of those businesses. I make my own hours, and I watch my 9-month-old grandson during the day. So somebody in here asked, how is it just young students, or what are the age groups of my students? A lot of my students could be my mom and dad. A lot of my students could be my own kids. I have 12-year-olds all the way up to my parents, which are 70 and 80 years old, that come in and are going through the training and are doing this stuff, right? It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you've been or where you've not been and what you don't know. What matters is investing in something that can educate you, that is a proven, tried, and tested formula, and taking massive, fast action. So here's what I want to say. You're going to get access to all of these trainings. You're going to get access to all of these trainings right here. Everything, the Facebook, the Shopify, email marketing, build all of this stuff. Most people will piece up into different courses and try to sell you. I'm telling you, you get everything plus all the fast action bonuses, and I'm not going to try to sell you anything else. There's no upsells in there. There's no other, course for you to buy. When you get ESA, you're not going to get in there and see a bunch of upsells. It's just not. It's simply not going to happen. The only thing I do is I recommend to you some Shopify apps that I've installed on my store. Some of those apps are like $10. Some of them are free. And I just show them to you because they're good tools for your business. But you're not going to get in there and see a series of upsells and stuff like that. That's not what I do. So with that being said, all right, this is closing down soon. We're going to give away $1,000 here in just a second. If you want to get the complete over-the-shoulder experience from me, if you want to copy my high-converting Shopify store template, if you want to get the $10,000 a month product picks from me, that's literally where I show you products that make me over $10,000 a month. And I show them to you and say, this is what I'm doing it with. If you want to follow my exact Facebook ad blueprint, if you want to get access to my profit accelerator, which took my store to multiple 7 figures, you want to get access to those coaching recordings that we do for 30 days, then you got to go to the link below. Here's the thing. Here's what I want to say. There's a right way and there's a wrong way to do things. There's an easy way and there's a hard way. Somebody asked, Adrian, can I just do this on my own or do I need your training? The answer is you can do it on your own. You most certainly, 100%, you can go start a Shopify store and you can get started tonight without my help, just with the information you've got in this webinar. It's important for me to deliver info and education, whether you get in my course or not. Here's the thing though. How many of you in here would agree that maybe in 3 to 6 months time, you would spend $2,500 just making mistakes if you were trying to do online business like this? Just go ahead and say yes. If you feel like in 6 months you would blow $2,500 screwing up your Facebook ad, setting up your store the wrong way, trying to figure out the right ways to do your emails. I see KD, Wesley, Rick, Lynn, Rashid, Naeem, Nicole, Dave, Diane, Joe, everybody in here saying yes, right? I'm not here to hype you up into getting into my course. We have thousands of students. We have over $20 million in earnings reports. I'm just want to be logical with you. If you don't want to do this stuff and this isn't exciting to you, totally fine. I mean, there's a zillion ways to make money on the internet. If you're interested in this, right, and you want to do it, my question to you, if you're on the fence right now, is why would you go over the course of 6 months and blow $2,500 just screwing up bumps, bruises, tears, blood, stress, failure, right? Making mistakes, failing your way to the right thing to do. When you could take the money up front as an entrepreneur with an investment mindset and invest it in something like Ecom Success Academy, get full access to a training that's literally going to step by step walk you through bypassing those mistakes that would cost you money and get you to your goal, right? That so much faster. Most people don't make it through trial and error. They can't bear the suffering. But if you take the money when you have it and you invest it in something you believe that can bring money back in, and you get the tools, the training, the weekly continued webinar education, literally every week for 3 years. I've never missed a webinar. I literally was out in the car while my dad was in the hospital getting treatment on a Facebook Live teaching my students before I went in the hospital to visit my father. So I'm dedicated to my students, right? I'm there every Tuesday, no matter what, doing those webinars. And that is why I was able to show you an ridiculous amount of student success stories on this live webinar. So what I want to do real fast is I'm going to come over here and just check how many of those 10 fast action spots are left. We're going to answer some more questions, and I am giving away the $1,000. I just keep talking more. I'm just excited about this. So what I want to do is I'm going to take a couple more questions. I'm going to pull this up on the screen where you can see everything that you're getting access to. And there you go. It's on the screen right there. It doesn't matter which way you go, you get all fast action bonuses. We already are down to 4 fast action bonuses of those 3 bonuses that are available. So there's only 4 bonuses left of those fast action bonuses, whether you do the payment plan that's with Flex or you do the full pay and save a little bit of money. Either way, you get access to all of the bonuses. So a couple of other questions that we get. Adrian, my credit card didn't go through. All right, so if your credit card got declined, we see that. Call your bank and let them know that the charge is legit, because sometimes it gets flagged and I'll give you the bonus, right? So if I see that you tried to take fast action, I will give you the bonus even if your card declined. Just get it fixed. Call your bank right now, get in, and I will make sure, I promise you, you have my word, you will get all of the fast action bonuses. I'm not going to fault you for a credit card issue, okay? But you need to get that fixed soon. All right, so a couple of other questions. Is anyone there to help out? Angie, I'm right here, but there's thousands of people typing in the chat box. Let's see what else people are saying in here. All right, how do I enroll? Lynn, do you need to enroll? The links are right there on the screen. All you have to do is go to those links. It will take you straight to the page where you can get enrolled and get all the bonuses. I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and I'll type it in again. Here's the full pay link, right? All right, so make sure it should be right here below. Let's get that for you. All right, and then if you want the flexible payment plan, all right, there you go. All right, so both links are on the screen. All you have to do is go there to get enrolled. Now, some other questions. Adrian, is this market going to get saturated? Great question. Thank you so much for asking that, Jessica. No, there's no such thing as saturation on Facebook. That's why I love Facebook. Now with Google, when you go to google.com, there's placement number 1, placement number 2, placement number 3. He or she who is on top is the one that makes all the money, right? Well, with Facebook, your ad is always simultaneously showing up to someone somewhere as number 1. The big companies can't come buy out the ad space. So I don't believe there's competition on Facebook. There's too much traffic on Facebook for anybody to buy. I've been crushing it on Facebook alongside so many other multi-7-figure marketers, and we all market the same stuff and we all make sales because Facebook is always showing your ad to somebody somewhere. There's no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 position. It doesn't work like that. So that's why I love Facebook. It gives everybody a chance to succeed. Adrian, how often do you email your list? That's something that you need to go. That's something I teach in Ecom Success Academy. So if you want to know my email marketing formula, you come right here to email marketing. You click on it right there, and it's going to drop down a menu where you can see my $16,000 email marketing template. Click that. You want to watch that video? Here I go. I walk you exactly through how I build an email for my e-commerce store that does insane numbers. You copy it. You want to know exactly when I send emails? Here's my 3-day email marketing formula that you can go by. I literally tell you exactly what to do, right? Everything that you should be doing is right here. So you don't even have to think about it, right? You just have to follow the instructions. You want to get access to the bonuses where you get the $1.2 million case study bonuses right here. Here's my $150,000 campaign, my $700,000 campaign, my $200,000 campaign, my $99,000 campaign, the keywords and everything. You get to see the whole ad. And I even show you the products, right? That's in there. all of the bonuses. If you're one of the next, I don't know how many people it was. Let me refresh this. I think it was like 4 slots left. So I'm just going to refresh real quick to make sure. You'll get access to those. So let's see. All right. Yeah, there's 3 fast action slots left. So that being said, everything is in here that you could possibly need. But really, out of the gate, you're only going to go to Shopify, sourcing products, and Facebook. These are the 3 first things you're going to go through. And, you know, like I said, we're updating modules all year long. As if Facebook changes and moves a button, guess what I do? I go back in and I refilm a video just because they moved a button, because I don't want you to get stumped, right, when you don't know where a button is. And that's painful. That's painful for me to have to do that. But that's the dedication that I have. That's why every year I come in here and I add more trainings, I add more bonuses, I add more modules for my students. That's also why every single week on Tuesday nights, I do my live Profit Power Hours. So what are you getting? You're going to get access to the full members area. You're going to get my Sizzle Sniper software that you can't buy anywhere. You're going to get my Top Earners contest sponsored by Shopify. You're going to get access to my weekly Profit Power Hours. You're going to get access to my top vendors. You're going to get access to the 4 weeks of daily live coaching recordings that we do. You're going to get access to my Profit Accelerator Blueprint, which I've never released before, that 3x'd my customer sales value. You're going to get access to my 100,000 and 7-figure done for you print on demand training. You're going to get access to my $1.2 million campaign case studies for $2,495, for $997 times 3. Boatloads of value. That's why Bob wanted me to come here. Bob says this stuff is amazing and the value is over delivered, right? So what I want to do is I'm going to set a timer up. Okay. And I'm going to answer a couple more questions, but just so I don't go too long, because I don't want to keep talking here forever. I'm really tired. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a Google timer for 10 minutes. Okay. And we've got 3 fast action slots available, 3 fast action slots. And I'm going to say within 10 minutes, if you haven't made up your mind, this probably isn't for you. Because listen, as an entrepreneur, sometimes you've got to make quick and fast decisions. Yeah, these fast action bonuses are about to run out. No, I don't know if they'll be available again in the future. You know, when Bob wants me to do another webinar, I'll probably give away more bonuses when and if. The last time Bob had me come on was in July. So much has changed since then. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you on that. But what I can say is in 9 minutes, we're going to shut the webinar down, all right? And I'm going to show you this one last slide, answer some questions, give away the $1,000. I want to show you the slide right here. You know, when Bob came to Mississippi and we were filming the show that we did together, he could tell that I had some minute self-confidence issues. Despite all the money that I've made, despite all my success, despite all of that stuff, I want you to know a little bit about me. And this was my struggle right here. And it could be your struggle too. I'm 33 years old. I failed my way through high school. My teachers told my parents I was special. I was put in special classes, legitimately special classes, in 5th and 6th grade. My art teacher told me that I was so dumb, I would be lucky if I could get a job as a garbage man. I tried to get into law school. I flunked the LSAT 4 times. I failed math 3 times in college, so I couldn't graduate until I took elementary statistics. My entire life, I grew up thinking I was stupid. Why? Because people told me I was stupid. My school told me I was a slow learner, right? I had embedded in my brain all of these people, pessimists, society, you know, relatives, everything, hammering me, telling me I could not achieve my dreams. When I told my friends I wanted to start doing internet marketing, they laughed at me because I still got an allowance from my more successful brother while I was in college and said, yeah, right, you'll never make it. Now those friends are struggling at a regular paying job. I'm earning millions of dollars a year. My school wants me to come speak to them, to the class about success. Yeah, the very school that told my parents I was slow and special and stupid, all right? And I've trained thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people all over the world, generated millions of dollars in student earnings reports. And it's because one day I woke up and I said, I don't want to be broke. I don't want to accept the fact that I'm a failure, right? I want to do whatever it takes to be successful. And I surrounded myself with people like Bob Proctor, people that motivate and push you to succeed and say, you can do this, and you will do this, and you must do this. There is no other option. And when I did that and I started investing in myself, because no matter what I do for you, I'm being dead serious. No matter what training I give you, no matter how much I put into this, if you do not believe in yourself, you are going to fail. With all of the training I have right here, if you do not believe in yourself, you are going to fail, right? But here's the thing. I believe in my students. Every Tuesday night, if nobody has your back, if you're one of those people like me that where everybody's telling you can't do something, you're going to be able to come to my webinars every Tuesday night, and I'm going to be there to believe in you. I'm going to be in there to push you. I'm going to be in there to guide you to the goals that you want to achieve. And so when I was standing by Bob and he said, Adrian, quit talking down on yourself. Look at everything that you've done. Look at everything that you've done to help other people succeed, right? You've done amazing. Quit talking down about yourself. But you see, I grew up with so many people telling me I couldn't do stuff. And still today, it's like embedded in my brain a little bit, even though I know I'm mega successful, right? And you've got to push and pummel through all of that junk, those people pulling you down and telling you can't succeed, if you want to be successful. And if that's something that you can do and you get to this level and you get inside this training right here, like I said, I'm telling you, you are going to wake up feeling like $1 million. $1 million when you see how simple I make internet marketing and e-commerce by showing you the products, showing you the Facebook ads, and showing you everything else. It's going to change your life. It changed mine. It changed all these other success students. And I'm positive that anybody that really wants it to work, anybody that really is willing to invest in themselves, that gets in here and does this is going to be so super happy about it. So we got 4 minutes and a couple of seconds left before the giveaway. We have one fast action slot left. One single fast action slot left before we shut the webinar down, okay? So other questions that I got, guys, the link is at the bottom of the screen. Go to that link. There's one fast action slot left. Adrian, why do I have to do this right now? That's entrepreneurship. A lot of times with entrepreneurship, you see an opportunity. It is a window that's closing, and the entrepreneurs, as I call them, people that call themselves entrepreneurs but don't take action, those are the people that are going to never succeed. They see people succeeding, but they never succeed. Entrepreneurs, sometimes it sucks. You know, you see an opportunity and doesn't feel like the right time. You either miss it or you take that opportunity. In 4 minutes, I want you to make that decision. Are you going to jump in? Are you going to get started? Are you going to let me give you this over-the-shoulder style training and continue your education? If you want to do this, then you can't afford not to, I believe. I really don't. I think the cost of not doing it's far more. Charles Green almost did not get in my training. Charles Green was reluctant. Charles Green saw another success story, and another one of my students challenged him. So he jumped in, made a big leap because he didn't have the money really. Store's done over 200 grand now. $2,000 could have cost him $200,000. That's how entrepreneurs and investors think. So here's the thing. If you feel like with everything and the value that I'm offering you here tonight, that Bob Proctor's asked me to bring to you with these exclusive fast action bonuses, if you feel like there's a chance that you could get in and do this, and that when you invest the money in, that you could earn more back, not just the break even. That's a terrible goal, is to break even, but to earn a profit back. If you feel like there's a chance for that, then I think as an entrepreneur, you owe it to yourself to jump in and to do this and let me train you and get access to everything. If you don't think it's possible and you don't think that you can do it, don't do this. It's not for you. You got to believe in yourself first. Even as much as I believe in my own training, my own students, you've got to be willing to wake up ready to succeed. I can't do that part for you. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to answer one more question, and then we're going to do the giveaway. So We still have one fast action slot left. Holy cow. There's one fast action slot left still. Okay, so Hadid just to put in the same question a zillion times. Am I going to be able to buy this course later? I don't know. Like, we do a launch once a year, then we shut it down because we take in a new class. And then oftentimes I'll come on here and there and I will do a webinar for a big influencer like Bob if he asks me to come on. It's literally been like probably 10 months since Bob asked me to come on and do a webinar for him. So I don't know, right? I have no clue. Here's what I know right now is that the opportunity's in front of your face and you either got to get it and make sure that you secure what you want, or you got a chance missing out on it. That's all I know. Okay, so what is a VIP student? A VIP student is my ESA student. Anybody that gets into Ecom Success Academy for the one-time investment is a VIP student. That means you get my coaching every week that I do on my Profit Power Hours is a completely free bonus. You get access to my VIP Facebook group. So when you get in ESA, you make one investment and you get in, you're getting access to my VIP group, my VIP weekly webinars, all of these fast action and regular bonuses on the screen, the entire members area. You get access to everything. And guess what else? You get access to all of the future updates that I put in there. So like I said, I'm uploading updates right now, because Facebook just changed where some buttons are. And I was like, man, I gotta go film new videos. So I spent literally 48 hours, like real hours worth of filming new videos, just because Facebook changed up where a couple of buttons were, because they did a little upgrade to their user interface. Because I want to make sure that when anybody gets in, they can find what they're looking for. That's important to me. So I stop what I'm doing and I personally film more videos to update the training. So you're getting the most up-to-date Facebook training and e-commerce training, the best training on the planet that has gotten me recognized by Shopify themselves. They're actually going through the course right now to verify my course. They're looking at giving my course, the first course ever to get a special badge as approved by Shopify. They've sponsored a contest for it, and that's it. Time is up. So there we go. It's time to get in. There's one fast action slot left. Make your decision now, and let's do this and crush it. Any last questions? Are there any last questions for the giveaway? Thank you for the webinar. We're signed up. So on. Still thinking about it. Hey, James, thinking doesn't make you any money. Action does. So I want to leave you with this before I give away $1,000. Is this course guaranteed to make you money? The answer is no, because the course is not what makes you money. You, and only you, can make yourself money. That's it. My course can give you the strategies and the blueprint and the guide. I can train you every week on my webinars, but you have to accept responsibility for the actions that you take. Is everybody with me on that? Just say yes. Just say yes. Okay? Because I will not take responsibility when I know that I've got epic training in there. And if your Facebook ad fails one time, what do? You go back to the training and you'll find where you screwed up. You'll find where you made the mistake. And then you fix it. When you accept responsibility, you empower yourself to be able to fix the mistake. When you blame it on somebody else, you have zero control. So that being said, guys, there's one fast action slot left. Last couple of questions is, how do you handle refunds with your drop shipping? If somebody, first off, we don't do refunds for free plus shipping offers. But secondly, part of the course teaches you how to find drop shipping vendors that will go in and will, if they send somebody a bad item, they'll replace it, right? And if somebody wants a refund for a $2 trinket, honestly, I don't argue with them. I just give them a refund, and they love us so much for that. I say, keep the item. It's $2. It's not even worth sending it back to me. Keep the item, and here's your refund of $10. What do? They come back to my store and they buy even more stuff because they love good customer service. Let's see. Any other little questions? How is the Profit Power Hour weekly trainings different than your course? Okay, great question. The training itself, like my Ecom Success Academy, is a full-fledged A to Z marketing course, module by module by module by module, from beginner to ninja advanced. That's what's going to happen when you take the course, right? My Profit Power Hours are where my students get on every week to continue their education. They come on my weekly webinars and I say, hey guys, here's what I'm doing in my business right now, and here's what you should be doing as well. So every week I teach something different. It's not as structured, right? It's, hey, here's what's new. Hey, here's what you need to be doing to stay ahead of the curve. Here's something that made me a lot of money that you should duplicate. So the course is a very structured step-by-step training. The weekly webinars are let's get on and do a Q&A, or let's get on and do a Facebook ad together. So you'll jump in and we'll be teaching different things on those. Last thing is, do people get mad about shipping and handling times? Some people do. You'll have some customers that don't want to wait for Chinese drop shipping, but then we also drop ship from USA vendors as well that ship stuff over in 2 to 3 days. And you can't please everybody in the world. It's going to happen, but you just need to make sure that you're up front and say, hey, our shipping times for this item are 3 weeks, and then you're good. Any other questions I'm seeing? I'm not seeing any. Okay, perfect. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to give away $1,000 cash money. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do $1,000 cash money giveaway right here, right now, live on this webinar. Okay, so we're gonna give away $1,000 right now, and I'll stick around and answer some more questions. There's still one fast action bonus left, unless my CRM is not popping in. Last person that came in was Lynn Hansen. Congrats to you. So here's the thing. What I want to do for the giveaway is, and I'll stick around and answer a couple more questions. I see some of y'all freaking out that I'm about to go. I'm going to give away $1,000. What I want to do is I want to actually film this, the giveaway, because a lot of people think that I fake the giveaway. A lot of people think that I fake giving away $1,000, but I always give away free money on every webinar that I do. But I want to give it away to people that are engaged, okay? So I'm going to put this on my Instagram account. You can go to my Instagram and you can see it for yourself. It's Adrian Morrison Official. All right, that's my Instagram. As a matter of fact, hold on, I'll put it in. All right, so Adrian Morrison Official is my Instagram. You'll be able to see me do this giveaway because y'all can't see the chat box. All right, so that being said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give away $1,000, but I want everybody that's on this webinar right now to put in hashtag ESA. Hashtag ESA. It doesn't matter if you got ESA tonight or not. It doesn't matter to me, honestly. I'm here to help who wants to be helped and train who wants to be trained. I just want you to flood the chat box with hashtag ESA, and I'm going to choose a completely random winner to give away $1,000. So let's do that right now, okay? All right, so here we go. We are live on a webinar right now with BobProctor students. We're giving away $1,000 for ESA. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to choose a random winner that's typing in ESA into the chat box. Here we go. So the winner is Joe D. McCrane. All right, so Joe D. McCrane, you just won. So let me just make sure I capture that. So Joe D. McCrane, you just won $1,000. $1,000 cash money on this Ecom Success Academy webinar brought to you by Bob Proctor live. So Joe D, I need to get your PayPal address, okay? So Joe D, I need to get your PayPal address. Put it in the box right now. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's do that. All right. Now, that being said, Joe D, let's get that email address. Where are you? Where are you? Put in your PayPal address. Okay, now the link to get enrolled, y'all, is at the bottom of the screen. So you still have a little bit of time. You still have time to get in. There's one fast action bonus left. Once again, I don't know if Bob, I don't know if there's going to be a replay. I don't know if Bob is going to ask me to do an encore. I don't know what Bob is going to ask me to do, all right? What I know is now I have the opportunity to give you this stuff. I have the opportunity to give you access to this, to his community. All right, so I can't email his list, you know, so if you want to take action now, I advise you take action right now. And if it's not for you, I'm so happy that you came here, and I appreciate you investing your time in yourself and in me and listening to what I have to say. The links are at the bottom of the screen. There's one fast action slot left, and if there are any other last questions, I will answer those, all right? So I will answer those questions here right now. Okay, so oh, Joe, I got your email. Thank you. Okay, got it. Let me just pop this over here. Okay, so answering questions in here. I'm just looking, man, there's so many questions in the chat box. All right, well, here's what we're gonna do. So it looks like we're good to go. There is still one fast action slot available. Everybody in here is just saying, great training. I love this. Hashtag ESA. Thanks for the training. So I appreciate you all. What I'm gonna do now is I am going to go ahead and show you one more video to end the webinar off. Thank you all so much for coming. It's just such a great opportunity to be here and present to y'all and present to Bob Proctor students. I am so excited about all my new Ecom Success Academy students in here. I wish you all a ton of success. I look forward to seeing you in the members area of Ecom Success Academy for continued education, continued updates, continued training on how I absolutely destroyed $5.5 million on an e-commerce store with all of the bonuses that you see on the screen that are still available right this very second. All fast action bonuses, no matter which link you go to, you will get access to them right now because we still have a slot left. The coaching, the weekly training, Profit Accelerator, the print-on-demand art licensing secrets, the done-for-you artwork, sniping training I've done, my $1.2 million case study campaigns that you can look at and duplicate if you want, and all of the software that I put in there, the members area and everything. So I thank you all. Have a great night. My webcam's going off. Thank you all so much. I wish you all boatloads of success. And as I always say to my students, hashtag crush it.
Now look, you've got to admit that is good stuff. That is really good stuff. Hit the button, get the information. For goodness sake, don't pass it up. Do you know, it's been said that you've got to be in the right place at the right time. That is the key to success. But you know something? I found out that's not true. You've got to be aware that you're in the right place at the right time. I hope you're aware that what Adrian's offer is the real deal. I'm not going to tell you it is if it isn't. I had trouble believing this when I first heard about it. So I got on a plane and I flew down to Mississippi and I sat down with him, he and his brother. And I listened and I thought, this is absolutely incredible. Hit the button, get the information, for goodness sake. Don't cheat yourself. Life can be phenomenal, but you got to have a lot of money to live the good life. Somebody said the good life's expensive. There's another way to live that doesn't cost as much, but it isn't any good. Hit the button, get the information. And when you see me, you come and thank me. You have a good day.
What's up, guys? I'd just like to shout out Adrian Morrison. You know, if you're looking to ever get into e-commerce, he's definitely the go-to guy. I've gone from 0 to 6 figures in just 3 months' time, implementing some of the things that he teaches on how to target people, how to structure ads, along with how to scale and analyze my data. So, you know, if you're ever looking to get into e-commerce, then definitely go and check out Adrian Morrison. You know, go follow, learn, and succeed.
I was looking for ways to make money online, and that's when I came across Adrian Morrison. My very first month I made $2,000, and now I'm starting to scale. So what he's been teaching has been working for me, and I would definitely recommend him to anybody else that is looking to start an e-commerce store, because he provides a ton of value that you can use and start making money today.
I just wanted to let you know I was fortunate enough to meet Adrian Morrison at an internet conference in the United States. Since then, my business partner and I have been using his training, and we have been able to build a substantial business by following what he teaches. I just wanted to let you know that what Adrian says does work.
I would like to share my success that I have right now because of Adrian Morrison. And this is the first day. I was outside of my apartment. I was in a filling station. 2 messages came, multiple sales, just almost like in 5 minutes. And just to tell you, I mean, I didn't make like tons of money, but one customer come to my collection. Let's say I have 6 items, right, in my collection, entire collection, 6 items. She buys 4 of them, 4 actually. And this is actually my page. I kind of move the page so you don't see the private information, but this is for sales, just for today, and there are some other sales. Right here. Right here. So 4 sales. If it wasn't for Adrian Morrison, it would not happen. So highly recommend him.
Hello everybody watching, my name is Elizabeth, and last year December I joined Adrian's program. For me to construct that e-commerce store online is just amazing. Adrian, thank you for your wonderful program.
I'm just here to give a big thank you to Adrian Morrison. I started a Shopify store in late January. By my second month I was doing over 30K in revenue. It's trended that way again, and I just want to really say thank you to Adrian, because I did not do anything different, fancy, unique. I just took the exact model that Adrian was teaching and applied it to my own site. Yeah, it's the total model, and I couldn't have done it without him. We'll see where this takes me, but just wanted to say thank you.
He is just pretty darn amazing. So if you have any interest in learning more about e-com, and I would strongly recommend that you find out more about Adrian Morrison. And thank you so much, and I look forward to more of your trainings in the future.
Adrian Morrison, thank you so much for your amazing training. I have no idea why you do it, and you know what's funny? I put more of an effort showing up to your webinars than I do actually going to my college classes. Thank you so much, and keep up the amazing work.
I've been following his advice for the past couple of months, and with my brand new store in 2 or 3 weeks of operation, I was able to bring in $4,500. So thank you, Adrian, and I look forward to your full e-commerce training.
I am so extremely excited about ESA, Ecom Success Academy, and I know that I, without a doubt, will be able to make my first dollar online. I have never made a red cent online, and I am convinced that I will be able to make my first dollar, $100, $1,000 online with this product. And Adrian, thank you so much for everything that you do for us. I cannot wait for ESA. Bye.
I started in May of 2017, so that's about 11 months, and in that 11 months I've made around $660,000 of revenue, and it's honestly all thanks to the program. He just breaks it down, makes it super simple. Anybody could do it.
Adrian has helped me create an e-commerce store that has generated over $200,000 online.
I really just want to give a huge shout out to my day one mentor, Adrian Morrison. We hit 6 figures with Shopify today, but I know this is just the beginning.
So for the month of April, we did a total of $2 million in sales for our general store. Here's a quick glimpse of our numbers. You definitely provide one of the best e-commerce courses out there. We owe our success to you, buddy.
Adrian's helped me build an e-commerce business that has basically generated over $500,000 in sales over the past year. And it continues to grow today. His courses are worth 100 times more than what they cost as well.
My very first month I did $30,000 in sales. I'm currently doing 6 figures monthly. I highly recommend ESA. It's an amazing course.
I found this Ecom Success Academy, and it has changed not only my life but my family's life as well.
This is a quick glimpse into my store stats. We've done over $811,000.
And we're projecting to hit over $1 million in sales in the next 1 to 2 months. And it's all because of Ecom Success Academy.